everybody, and welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you here. Hopefully, everyone's had themselves a fine time. And over the weekend, of course. But I do know that we're getting a lot of weird stuff out of this solar storm, boy. It's very bizarre. But I think they're going to have to rename that. They call this the solar minimum, that 400-year cycle. Um, I think it needs a different name because it's not very minimal. It's kind of noisy and troublesome. Have you guys seen the
Solar.
videos, like thousands of lights, street lights, car lights all over the world? They're just flickering all the time. Thousands of them. Have you seen this?
No,
Yeah,
have
it's
not.
insane, dude. And
In
that's
what
not
not?
no conspiracy bunk either. That's just straight up news reporting, right?
Maybe
What I miss?
maybe it's set up like like a pre-rendered system wipe. It's like, uh-oh, they're coming up with AI. Let's wipe the system. Hit them with the solar flare.
Well, I mean, if you want to get
Uh,
conspiratorial about it, or maybe it's just something we
I'm,
haven't seen from the sun before. But
no, I'm
it's definitely the sun is causing us issues right now, dude. We're still in the middle of a gigantic sunstorm. We over the past day 4 now.
Hmm.
mm,
But I mean, wow,
we
dude, it's wow.
Hey, don't
Anyway,
you know the sun is protecting us with all its might?
the sun is not your friend, dude. I don't know what you're talking
no.
about.
What do you mean it's protecting us with all its might?
No, the sun is
Okay.
not your friend at all. It's really, really, really not. Yeah.
Wait, are you saying that the song from Tayo Sentai Sun Bokan lied to us?
He did. I
Yeah.
apologize for that. But no, actually, the sun is what's killing you. I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, if we want to get into understanding why your age and of course, well, anyway, we don't need to do that.
Solar radiation, yeah. But in this, you have magic.
We do. And if we had magic in the world today, maybe we could do something about it. I don't
Mm,
know all those damn psychics that only work in a perfectly set situation.
in
We
a
could use them
vacuum.
to do something.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yeah, maybe.
What was that? What was
Maybe
that?
they.
What was that black mama you could call on the phone and she'd give you a psychic reading? What was her name?
Miss
Forget.
Cleo.
Miss Cleo. We need some Miss Cleo action.
No,
Get
I
Miss
forgot
Cleo.
about how it's been so long.
It has, dude. Yeah, Miss Cleo. Bet you she made a pretty penny though. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Anyway, hi.
Anywho,
We're doing
hello.
Fortress of Hope. Go ahead.
Yep. Fortress of Hope. Returning from the craters. Everybody has had a great amount of XP bestowed upon them to achieve higher and higher thresholds of difficulty scaling, which is good because now they can battle against even greater foes and go on even greater quests for the glory of Gabopolis.
Okay, I just want to show everyone who's to blame. It's this asshole right here. Little dwarf. His name's Rook.
Shame.
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 Shame. Of course, we have Maximus, who has made a deal with the devil. Poor thing.
I never made a deal
course.
with
Yeah,
anyone.
no, yes, you did. And we have my character, Alabranth Brightleaf, of course. We have Sizzle Salacious, who's just, she was resurrected, and she's just doing her thingy, but Shelly Shell seems to be the main one in play. We have, wherever the hell that is.
We have the tax evader.
Yeah.
Activator.
Don't tell.
He's part of the
Yeah.
mafia. He's evading taxes.
Yeah, but of course, just remember, he has a nemesis now.
Yeah, he has a nemesis.
Sir Fluff-A-Lot.
Yep, Sir Fluff-A-Lot.
Yeah. Here's him in armor.
Yeah, he's gonna get you one day.
He's gonna get you.
GOP.
Yeah. It's definitely an issue for you.
Can you
Look at
give
that.
Lady Celtic
Look
a
at that.
funny enemy? So that way we have symmetry between our games.
I mean, don't worry. If you want a nemesis dragon, I got you a nemesis. Don't worry. I
want Lady Celtic to have one in this game, so it reflects the one in the game I'm running.
I have no need for a nemesis. Thank you.
He's his own worst enemy.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
I thought that was me.
No, he's married.
Yep, I
He's
am.
almost saying his
I'm a
work
professional.
wife will.
He chose that. Remember, he
Am I the
chose
only?
that.
Am I the only married person here?
Yes,
Huh.
I believe so.
in real life and in game,
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true. Yeah.
a masochist to be
The
sure.
rest of us just don't have game.
Yeah, well, I have
I'm
too
running
much of
one right
it,
now.
to be honest, lady. I wouldn't mind shedding some to you.
Well, me and GOP are going over to Japan to meet you one day. Remember?
Yeah, it's true. But and I give some to you because I'm getting a little sick and tired of having old ladies always touching my ass.
Well, you could charge him for it. Hey, I hear that OnlyFeed is doing really well.
You know, that's an idea. I'm
That is
always
an
looking
idea.
for profit streams.
Hey, it's only your feet.
Hmm.
You're not out anything. So,
That's true.
speaking of that,
Hmm.
stepping into the Forges of Titans, GOP being muted, so I haven't heard him to say anything, but that's okay.
I
So,
was just talking, but that's okay.
I didn't
uh,
hear him either. I don't know what you're
I didn't
talking
hear
about.
anything.
It's
What are you
really
talking
weird.
about?
It's like he's
What?
not here.
Yeah,
Oh no.
it's like a fuzzy voice or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know.
So,
Like mother. It's like that.
butter.
Yeah, yeah.
It's because he's melting because he's in Illinois with no air conditioning. Oh no, it's so hot in Illinois, man.
True.
Oh, baby.
Well, maybe Lake Michigan's boiling in the solar storm. Anyways, so what is happening? That would actually make. Anyways, no distractions. You have all been through some personal character growth. You've gotten some material weapons and armors and other things together. You have done training, you have done healing, and you've tried to keep track of all the different things that Gobopolis has to throw at you. But the time has come to delve deeper into the mausoleum, for you haven't even got to level 1 of the mausoleum yet. You've just been on the surface. There's an entire undercroft and depth to the place that has yet to be explored.
Fair enough. It's been a month, right? You said, right?
It has been a month. It has
Yeah.
been rather peaceful. Nothing weird has happened. Every now and again, people, how do I put it? People die, as they always do in these places. The adventurers come in, and sometimes there are terrible things that happen. Just awful.
No, as they do. Yeah, sure.
Hmm. Like one that the only bad thing that really happened through the month was the slithering storm, and
Hmm.
that's still being contained on level 1. And the mayor would really like to have some more appropriate adventurers go down to level 1 and get rid of it or drive it back to level 3 where it came from.
Hmm.
The slithering storm is basically a storm of how do I put it?
Snakes.
Mucus-like organisms, kind of like oozes or slimes, relatives there is. But if they kill something, they basically take over its body and puppet it as their weapon, and it just snowballs from there.
What happened? This whole thing was like I could click on it, and now I can't. Oh.
What?
What do you mean what? The tabs, I could click on it and choose what I wanted. I can't now.
It's weird.
That is weird because I can do it.
It's pinky in the brain. They've
One
took it
is
off.
a genius,
Oh.
It
the
works
other
for
is
me.
insane.
Now I got to go figure out where it is. That's all right. Spells after the spells list are after skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll work on it. Go ahead.
Okay, so um,
Oh, the tabs on there, you just click on tab 1 and it'll pop it up.
Yeah, it should, but it's not. Oh, there now
Oh,
it is.
that's so
What the hell?
maybe you were in commenter mode and it was thinking you were trying to add a comment.
All right. Well,
Could be.
you guys go ahead. I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay,
okay.
so the mayor comes to you, GOP, because you're the one with the suit and much less likely to be contaminated by these mucus elementals, or booger monsters, as he calls them. Um, You know there's much more scientific and colloquial terms, but with goblin, they're booger monsters, and you have to get rid of them. So he tells you, you're the one in the suit. You should go in. They probably won't see you as a threat because you're mechanical. But be careful and see if you can find out where they're coming in and seal it up.
Oh, I need to go in by myself. Okay.
They won't attack you unless you open your suit and they see that you're made of meat.
Fair enough. How
Someone,
far in would I have to go beyond my party? And is there any
somebody
way I
get a
can?
pry bar.
Eyeball, not a crowball.
No, trust me.
Anyways, though.
No, he seems kind of shady.
Somebody
Oh.
cast heat armor.
All right. Oh, I've got an idea. Chester, can I borrow one of your cardboard cutouts and put it in the suit?
You can. Go ahead.
Because you can hear me through that, right? And
I
see through
can.
it.
That's right.
Okay.
But you
So
can't
if
move.
anything, that's fine. If anything goes wrong, though, I have a way to communicate with the party long distance. Is my
That's
point.
true. And you might have to bribe me, but it's all right.
Okay.
He's easy to bribe.
Excuse me, can I borrow one of your cardboard cutouts as a communication device? Just in case things get hairy.
Sure, I give you one that's in a speedo, a pink speedo, and it does a side to side yoga bump.
Which is really great because there's not a lot of room inside of there, so I'm like cramped into this space
Mhm.
with this thing just staring at me.
It is. It is just looking at you, and it's going. It's singing the most popular song of the day. Do
Oh
it,
no.
did it, did it do.
And so, GOP, I need you to roll a intelligence roll.
Oh, a sanity check? Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. Am I just adding my intelligence to this?
Yes, just your intelligence. I won't let you get away with anything else.
Alright.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Oh, 22. That's a good way to start the night.
Chester,
Yes.
roll an intelligence for me, please.
Oh, okay.
I want to see how. Oh goodness.
Yeah,
I want to
intelligence. Which skill?
just intelligence versus GOP to see how annoying you made this cardboard cutout.
Oh well, I put extra effort into it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm letting you roll instead of giving you a static.
Thank you. I wasn't paying much attention. The pink came out more mauve, and
So it's mildly annoying. You don't suffer despair, GOP.
Yes, thank God.
Well, despair is a nasty debuff because there's not really a way to get rid of it unless you use a spell, and it gives you -1 to all your rolls for the session. Anyways, so as you're traveling out, you have this thing, and you kind of like pulled its head off and made it like a hood ornament, like some people do with the pine trees. And so you're walking through the hallway, and there's quite a number of like the walls and the ceiling are moving. They're green. Um, you see what looks to be like yellow spaghetti, but you realize that they're organisms. They're kind of like crustaceans. They're basically just 3 legs, almost like arachnid starfish. They have 2 legs that pull them forward and one that kicks backwards, and they are covered in a viscous slime, which you're not sure if it's part of them or something they secrete. But regardless, there's tons of like looks like zombified people, animals. Some of them you're not even sure how they got in here. Maybe drug in from the surface, but they are definitely being controlled by one or more of these things. And they are lining the hallway. And as you begin traversing, I need you to make. Well, you are moving, so I would need a survival roll to avoid suspicion.
Okay, but I thought they wouldn't be interested in me if
They're
I
not
was.
interested. The creatures are not interested in you. The puppets might be.
Okay, survival's intelligence based, right?
Hmm. This is basically
The
how automatic you can be using. You can assume. All right.
Oof.
So you basically, move and try to imitate something just completely soulless, just tongue, 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 tongue. And eventually you arrive at the end of the hallway, and there's a bunch of these different creatures there, and you see what appears to be a pulsing egg like protrusion from the wall that has larger tendrils and has forced the magical bricks apart. And there seems to be an orange lightning emanating from it. What are you going to do?
Um. Yeah. Right. Guess I'll die.
Die.
Uh.
Yes, I'll die.
Okay. Do I know what this is then? Is there
No
any roll I
idea.
can make to?
You can make an intelligence roll.
Okay. Could I add my survival to that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. That makes it a little easier. Oh, 21.
Ooh, nice.
21. So, you have heard a little bit about this, but it is quite obscure. This is kind of like a node pustule. It is one of the tools that the slithering swarm uses to expand. It is anti-magical in nature, basically absorbing magic in order to exhume its effect and its influence.
Mm-hmm.
You do know that this is what's allowing them to get to the floor because they can swim through it. It's almost like a tunnel. But if you do anything hostile towards it, all the husks will attack you.
I gotcha. How far in then am I away from the party? Because I know they were outside
Well, the
of
party's
the area.
back in Gobopolis. You walk down the
Okay.
hall, like one of the hallways. You're like maybe 100 meters.
Okay. Um. So, how tough are these things generally considered to be? What I know, like,
Make another survival roll.
okay, like, could I kill one of these things relatively quickly? Is my question.
You're not sure, but it doesn't look tough. It looks like a giant, like
Slime.
a pustule.
Hmm.
Boy, you get the best jobs.
Right? I gotta pop
Mhm.
a pimple. Um. How far does the magic? Does like the anti magic reach?
It's more. What is it? It's more like interacting with it causes it to happen. Like it sends out these shock waves.
That essentially cancel magic.
Hmm.
Okay.
Or not so much cancel, absorb it.
Hmm.
So, for example, if you cast a spell, the node will cast the same spell.
Really?
Hmm.
That's
Against you, of
interesting.
course.
Spam
Fair
healing.
enough.
And then
Right.
it will heal itself.
Okay. Um, I'm just debating whether I should take a whack at this thing and then try and, bamf out of there once I, get a little distance. Uh, because the party, realistically speaking, the party couldn't get this far in without a massive fight to get to this point. I would
Right.
assume.
Hmm.
So,
And I think
so,
Dragon
huh?
corrected on what modifier you actually use for survival. I don't think it's intelligence. I think it was reflex, I believe, for survival.
Okay.
Anywho,
I always thought it was a tell.
not sure. I had to look at it. But
Yeah.
regardless,
Anyways, okay.
you,
Well, I
Mhm.
could probably survive a around, and then if worst comes to worst, I'll bamf out of there because it doesn't take away the magic. It just throws it back at me, but I'm not going to do any magic attack spells. So
Well, yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean magic. Any casting, it'll absorb. It's just
Yeah.
if you cast in its vicinity. If you cast like Finger of Death, it's gonna cast Finger of Death. If you cast Teleport, it's gonna cast Teleport.
which would be kind of funny.
It will be kind of
If
funny.
it goes to the same place you do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Well, my character is gonna try and he's gonna go hit this thing as hard as he can.
Okay.
Well, let's see what happens, everybody.
Can't take
At
him
least for
anywhere.
Let's get
Mhm.
ready
Yeah,
to
yeah.
rumble.
All right. So I'm gonna act all nonchalant and get kind of close to it, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna just take a big old swing with my axe.
Mm-hmm. Okie
Let's
dokie. Axe it a question.
let me just make sure I don't have any other bonuses to add here.
I ain't pulling no punches this time, Sonny Jim.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a big old smack. So
Well, that's
d20
what you just said.
plus. I know. I'm finding my stuff.
It's
That's a
plus
plus
10.
10. Yep.
Plus 10.
Nice 28.
All right. You have hit it. Roll damage.
Okay. And
Roll
would that be
20.
in my crit range too?
It
So
would.
let's see, 2d8 plus 10.
Doo-doo.
23 points of damage to it.
All right. It lets out this undulating howl down the hallway, and everything turns and begins rushing towards you.
All right.
Roll initiative.
And how hurt does that look after that hit? Just curious.
It's
Oh,
looking
an
pretty
extra
hefty.
D4. I almost forgot. I'll throw that in now because we haven't.
27.
27, not 20. All right.
Looking pretty healthy.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see if I can. If I can go around against this thing, then
Mhm.
if it's still pretty good, I'll bamf out of here.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's roll for the Cretans. They got a 6. What's your initiative?
I think I
I'll
get a
roll for the
plus
blob.
2. Wow, another 18. Holy crap.
All right, so it's you, the blob, and then the blob summons.
Okay. Well, I'll do another strike at it.
Okay.
Just because, that's a smart thing to do.
You got
23.
it.
Okay.
Did you critically fail? No, you hit it.
Oh, and that is within my
Yay.
crit range. So,
Yep, that's fine with me.
and that's a minimum of 5 on the dice, so that's 22 plus 4, so 26.
26, 53.
Now, does it look like it's at least kind of hurting?
Nope.
Oh my. Okay, well, this is a bad idea.
You see as it's hit, you've made 2 big gouges in it, and because it's a pustule, you're not sure what hurt on a pustule looks like. You've opened it up and it's oozing, but you're like it's still squirming unnaturally. But now all this, it's going to begin like pulsing and swinging back and forth and spraying stuff everywhere. What's your reflex value?
12.
Hooray! I have missed. But it does seem to glow for a second, and all the stuff behind you moves up and it attacks you.
All right. Here
As
we
they
go.
have been imbued with haste. So they're going to attack
Oh.
you a lot. So let's see. First, the little badgers. Doo-doo-doo. I don't think any of those hit you. Nope, they don't
Nope.
hit you. And then we're going to go with the deers. Nope.
Nope.
And then we're going to go with the adventurers.
Nope.
Let's see here. That might actually hit. Let me look on the extras. All right, we'll get and then we'll go with the two bears.
Are they? Well, I'm assuming they're melee, and that would still miss.
You see here, so all of them have missed on their first attacks. They had to use all of their effects to get up to you. It is your turn.
Cool. This thing, you said it barely is hurt. I can't
No, I
really
didn't
do
say
anything.
it's bad. I said that you can't tell how hurt it is.
True. That's
It
true.
could be close to death. It could be that you're not damaging it at all because it doesn't take damage from, whatever your weapon's damage type is. Or you could be, healing it. You don't know.
Yeah, I should probably leave and at least do some more research. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teleport away.
Okay.
I'm going to target myself, so I'm not targeting the thing
I
with
know,
the teleport.
but it still gets to cast teleport, even though you target yourself. Any magic, regardless of who the target is, it gets to use that magic.
Okay.
So where are you teleporting to?
I'm going to teleport back outside the entrance to this
How far is
to
your
the
teleport?
path. I can teleport anywhere. There's no limitation.
What is that?
The Dread Approach, level 3, can teleport with its rider as its movement once per battle.
Yeah, but you can teleport only your movement.
Oh, okay. I thought it
So
just
you
meant
can,
as my movement move. It doesn't
yeah,
say
you
what the
teleport as
limitation.
your movement, so you teleport 30 feet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just a normal teleport.
No,
And you
no.
better learn how to run real fast.
Okay. Well then,
Well, there's other rooms. You could teleport into one of the rooms nearby.
if it gets me out of view, sure, why not?
Okay, you teleport into the library. The door is closed, so they haven't got in here yet. The ones that have been crushed by the guardians.
Yep.
So, when you're now in the library, what would you like to do?
I will get out of my suit to not make any noise.
Okay.
And I will ask the librarian on any books regarding that. What did you say the creature was?
They're called oculoids.
Yes, I'll ask the librarian for any books on oculoids.
All right. She has some. They're in the group of miscellaneous monsters and strange creatures.
Okay,
So, hands you the book. What are the rest of you doing while he's on this little mission?
Cooking.
because Chester should be aware of all this. So
Yes, he is.
I am, but I'm making walnut pasties.
fair enough.
I will be looking for work. We make extra money because of all the children I'm going to be having.
I mean, you're safe in the library, so it's all good.
Yep.
Let's see. Sensation is like visiting her boyfriend or custom or whatever.
Oh yeah, there's no difference.
Shell is practicing her bow and arrow because she's not good enough yet, in her opinion.
All right. So make a few reflex rolls to practice.
Okay.
Oh my God, noise.
Well, it's a natural 20. She has done the best
I've ever done.
shot.
And that's the only 20 I will roll tonight.
She shoots and hits the bullseye, fires her second arrow, and splits the arrow.
Ooh, nice.
Everyone claps. that was around. It was like, that was amazing. And so, Dragon, what are you doing?
Looking for work.
Looking for work? Well, the mayor just happens to tell you that there's some booger monsters that need clearing out. If you're interested,
Okay.
awesome.
Well,
He tells you the hallway to go down, and just come back alive when you're done. And he
I asked the other people if they want to join in.
all right. All right, Chester, lady, you're both being asked if you want to go kill booger monsters.
Boogermonker. You mean those slime things?
I'm cooking.
Got Maybe that's the thing. Maybe we need to cook them. Let's get some oil
I don't know about
and
that.
we can burn
I don't
them.
want to cook boogers.
Yeah, I'll go with him. But get some oil and make sure we have a fire source.
Okay. So, all right, you go and get some torches. You'll try to cook some booger monsters.
Why not? First, we're going to put oil on them.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go put some oil on them.
She has
Awesome.
plans.
All right. So
It's good.
where are you getting the oil?
Oh boy. This could not backfire at all.
No, certainly not.
Where are you getting the oil?
I'm trying to think.
Okay. You could go to Pete's Emporium of useless things adventurers have died with, or you could go to Spend a Lot.
Go to
Oh,
Pete's.
I go to spend a lot.
Yeah, going to Pete's. Go to Pete's.
So Pete has a decanter of endless oil. At least he says it's endless. It only pours out so much a day, but it refills each day.
Ah, how big is this thing? Is
That's a
carrying
gallon.
size?
It's a
Oh,
gallon
that's a
jug.
big gallon. I can use that and some glass flask and make a couple of what are they called?
Molotov
What?
cocktails.
Yeah.
Okay. So he says it's going to be 100 gold for the decanter of endless oil.
Okay.
Okay. He takes your money and gives you this decanter of endless oil. It's like, don't let fire get in it, or else it will be a previously endless decanter of endless oil.
It'll be a
Previously.
decanter of endless flame.
No,
Yep.
it'll just explode, and then it'll be pieces.
Okay.
The
Well,
artist
we're
formerly
we're, we're
known.
not we're
That's
not
right.
letting the we're
That's
not
good.
letting the flame get close to it. First, we'll pour it in the little vases first, and then cork it up and put it up. Then do the rest of the stuff. So I'll
All
take
right.
5 vases of oil.
Okay. Well, let me see here.
A
This will
whole
use
vase of
downtime.
oil?
Whatever
You
you're gonna call it.
Well, vials because
Vials, okay.
or bottles because if you're using, let me see.
No, let her have the vases of oil.
Yeah,
It's
the
it's
vases.
I'm
Uh,
gonna,
I would have went
well, I'm
personally
just
with decanters, but that's okay.
Mhm.
what? Something that breaks.
hmm
Beer bottles.
all right. Look, you got 128 fluid ounces of oil to work
128
with.
fluid ounces of burning shit on the wall. 120, and that's a lot. That's a lot to say.
That's a lot.
That would be a
Yeah,
long
it is.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
So
didn't pour
you're
that much up.
well,
On 5 of them?
if they're 25-ounce vases, because you got to think a normal glass you drink out of is like 12 ounces. So if the vases are roughly the size of a modern drinking cup, you could do 10 of them. 10 of them for the day. And so you whip up 10 vases full of oil and put a wick
Okay.
in them and prepare your
All right.
exploding weapons. Now, the great thing about these, because I like that you roll a natural 20, and so I'm going to give you something for it, is you can use these as a move action. You basically just light it and throw it. So, what does that mean? You can
Run back the other way.
Well, you can also throw 2 of them in a round because you can always
Okay.
sacrifice your main action to move.
All right.
So you can. It's just hey, here's a torch. Light, light, throw. Torch, light, light, throw.
All right.
You just stick the torch in the wall. You can keep lighting them and keep throwing them.
All right.
Good luck to you.
I
So
know.
you have these. So Dragon, what are you doing? She's making these 10 vases. What are you gonna do before you go fight booger monsters? And then I make GOP roll an intelligence.
Mm-hmm. I'm just roll now.
Alright, do research on them. To the library.
Awesome. You walk down the hallway to the library, and it is covered in green slime and tiny crustaceans, as well as what seems to be a whole horde of animated creatures. They take one look at you. Roll initiative.
Damn it.
They close the door behind you because they ain't gonna let it out. They're like, "Oh, well, he went in. Awesome." Clunk. All
I
right.
didn't
So,
realize they went to the library proper.
You have to go through the path to get to the library, and the
Yeah.
path is infested.
There was no way around it.
there's no. It's a magical pathway. There's not like branching paths that lead to it. It's spider webs out from Galbopolis and the mausoleum down below. They don't have great initiatives. Look,
Mm.
they got a 6, and you got a 5. So hey, the glob is going first. The glob begins pulsing now that there's life here, and it casts something.
Wait, do I get a
No,
plus?
you got a
Maybe I
+5.
got 5.
Yeah, you got plus
Yeah,
5. You get
because think about you have reflexes, other stuff as well, like reflex
It's
and level.
reflex and your proficiency. You're +1 per
Yeah.
level. So you're level 9. So at level 10, you'll get a +2.
Yes, so I got 10 out of 5.
Yeah, because he
Yeah,
has his reflex bonus.
but yeah, I'm looking at it. It's 5 plus 5. I
Yeah.
got a 5 on mine +1.
Yeah.
Wasn't talking about you.
I'm just
So
saying. So
anywho,
his total was a 10. So he
yeah.
would go first.
Well, no, the glob got a 15. The creatures
Oh
got a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
6.
Okay,
So
I
the glob
gotcha.
goes first, then him, then the creatures. So the glob, having recently absorbed teleportation magic, teleports the horde around Dragon. All right, your turn, Dragon. You are flanked.
Okay, I will.
You are surrounded by a lot. 3 of them are badgers.
Well, I go for the weaker enemy and see
Badgers.
how many of these things can I attack at once?
You can attack 2 enemies at once. If you kill one, you can attack and you can hit 2 more. So you can hit up to 4 if you kill something.
And I use 100 to hit, so I get gain that beautiful 13 damage. I mean, plus 13 to my attack roll.
Plus
I'm back in
12
a
now.
second. I'm going to get some coffee while
Or
you guys do.
13.
Yeah, I
Fair enough.
modified the hunt buff.
So it's
Now
no
you
longer
get
plus 2.
it's +1, but you also do +1 damage. And you can apply and it gives an ally +1 to hit and +1 damage. So it makes you more team buffing. It also increases
Okay,
your damage instead of just to hit. So it's actually good. More team support from the cleric.
I think that's everything. Let's see. Both of might. Then the halberd is a 2 plus, and it's a +4, so that's 6
Mhm.
on the halberd. So that's 10 plus 1 to my level.
And then +1 from hunted. And then
Yeah.
on damage, you'll do +4 from the halberd, plus your might, +1 from hunted, and plus. Yeah. All right. Well, you hit the absolute snot out of a poor little badger. Roll your damage on Mr. Badger. Your critical damage. Your
And
2d8 plus 10.
eighteen.
18. All right. You kill it. roll your chance to hit on the next badger.
Oh, do I have to make 2 rolls for that one swing?
Mm-hmm. Rolling for the
Didn't Lady
fall.
go with him?
Nope.
No, she's making the bases. That still hits.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you do 18 damage to the second one. It dies. Now you can attack 2 more. You got it. Roll damage. And then roll your chance to hit. Just don't roll a 1. You'll hit them. If it's dead, roll your last hit. You wipe out all 4 of the badgers.
Now there's bears and whatever
Mhm.
else.
That is a fumble.
Oh no.
You've killed 3 of them, and then your halberd goes sailing out of your hands and sticks into the wall. Whee!
Ruh-roh.
Not good.
So now it goes to the horde. Well, the badgers are dead. Well, all but one of them. So we're gonna go with the one badger, which probably can't hit you. Nope, badger can't hit him. Then we're gonna go with the deer.
It gets stuck into the wall as well.
Yeah, the badger gets stuck in the wall. I don't know if any of these deer hit you. I don't think a 12 hits you. No.
No.
We're gonna go with the adventurers.
No.
They ain't
Oh.
hitting nothing. Well, they're slime monsters. They ain't hitting nothing. We're gonna go with the bears.
Oh.
I don't know if 25. I think 25 hits you. 20 and a 25.
I'm pretty sure 25 hits everyone.
No, it
Not
doesn't hit
me.
GOP. He has 30 AC. Do you what's your
Oh goodness, so you
yeah.
guys are killing each other now. Interesting.
No.
No,
What's
just yeah.
what's your melee defense, Dragon?
14.
14? All right, so these 2 hit you.
I
So
Excellent.
believe it is.
I went and made coffee. GOP. Do I need to come save the day yet?
No.
Not yet.
Not,
It's still
not yet.
pretty early.
Okay.
And if I can find this book and if I happen to hear the fighting outside the library, I'll probably go help.
Yeah, well,
So
I'm
first
kind
Yeah,
of there's a very easy solution for this, and I'm kind of surprised you guys haven't figured it out yet.
shush you.
All right, fine.
I don't give away your plot.
That's fine. I'm sorry. I shall shut it.
So that's a total of 16 points of damage from the 2 bears.
The entire
And
party is completely split right now.
I
it's
know.
okay.
You're
So
doing you're a good boy. You're reading as you should. You know,
but Dragon is
I'm
being the
making
valiant
cookies.
hero.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Dragon. You
Yep.
hit these creatures. Remember, your ability has been buffed. When you hit something, if it's supernatural or not, you still heal 1d4, and you can target yourself. You either heal the 1d8 to heal party members, or you heal yourself for 1d4. Remember that. Anyways, because I gave you strength. Anyways, now it goes to the glob's turn, and the glob is going to empower the horde. So it's going to give them all haste. Now it's your turn.
Ugh. That's
You
the
see, you see
if he
like
wants to kill these things, body parts.
you're going to ask the eye.
Yeah.
He's like, no. I mean, they got boogers on them, man. Like, have you ever been in
There.
on the playground and some kid picks his nose and sticks it on your biscuit?
I find the largest thing
Why are
and
you carrying
use
guns?
the dagger.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna
what's the biggest threat?
probably the bears that you can see, but there's a
Okay.
shadow at the end of the hallway.
Well, I slash with the dagger.
Okay, slash with the dagger.
Okay, let's see. That's only a. The dagger's at plus
It's +1 dagger.
the dagger's a +1, so and the dagger is. Does that mean it's only a +1, or is
Yeah, it's
dagger's
only a +1. The dagger's a +1. You get +1 for your level, and you get plus for your might.
Okay. So let's see.
You can do it. You can do it.
+7.
You the man. You swinging at the bear?
Yeah.
That'll miss. All right. So now we're gonna go through this round, and then we're gonna go to
Ooh, my
GOP real
coffee's ready.
fast for his learning. Well, you're not gonna want to miss this, Chester. It's pretty good. So we're gonna do the badger that has haste. Ooh, got him with that natural 20. Got him.
No.
All right, so that's one hit. Keep track of this for me, GOP. We'll go for the deer. Let's see here.
You got one crit, two crits.
2 crits. I think, and another hit, just a normal hit, because I think he said like 17's his melee. Your melee defense is 17, right?
14.
14. Oh, then I've hit you 4 times. All right, so now we'll go to the adventurers.
So 2 crits and 4 hits.
Well, no, that was just the deer, because remember they each get 2 attacks. Let's go to the
Yeah, but I'm
adventurers.
saying so it's 2 criticals, and
2 normals.
yeah. Okay, 2 normals.
Awesome. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits there. No crits. Oh no. 2 crits. So we're up to 4 crits and 5 normal hits. And then the bears. He could avoid all of this with a single move.
Yeah.
Can he like climb on walls and stuff?
Yep. Anyways, all of those have hit
What
him.
do you make a climb on walls?
You're a cat, but there's 4. So that's a total of 9 normal hits, 4 crits. All right, so let's roll potential damage. Potential damage. Potential from the horde. So let's
Potential.
see. So yeah, potential. So that means.
Oh, wait a minute.
Allegedly.
I didn't critically
Allegedly.
fumble.
Oh, you didn't actually fumble. All right, so you still have your halberd. I was
Yeah.
silly.
One who is doted on does not fumble.
Oh yes, you do. Do you have doted?
Yeah.
Excellent.
As a
Wonderful.
cleric.
Oh, good.
All right.
Then you still have your weapon, which can help block damage. I believe it has something, which is going to be good. Let's see here. 8. How many normal hits, GOP?
That would be a total of 9 normal hits.
Okay, so let's see here. That's 5, 5, 8, 9, 11,
I think you're probably going to be spending your last luck.
Yeah, we'll see. I got him. 84 points of damage.
You're going to want to spend your last luck there, buddy.
Well, hold on a second. Now, he has particular armor, or he can spend his luck to avoid all this if he'd like to. But
Yeah, but
I
luck
don't
and
know
fate are reset, right?
no, they reset.
No, they don't ever reset.
No,
They are.
sure they do. Every campaign arc, he said.
Yeah, every campaign arc. So luck and fate has reset for everyone. This is a new campaign arc.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought
I thought so,
campaign
yeah.
total.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, my
No.
bad.
So
He
you
said every arc. Yeah. Which I like. It's good. I like that. Because
Mhm.
campaigns take a while, and you're going to burn them out before you're done for sure. Most people, right?
And
It's
especially with
good.
how lethal this is, you need your luck and fate in order to avoid things like this.
Yeah, I actually
But
prefer that over the like the what is it, fate points and stuff like that.
mhm.
Now I'm
Mhm.
assuming this is
Wait,
still
what was
2-2. You said that it would depend on the story arc, but I'm assuming it
Yeah,
hasn't changed.
it's still 2-2. So here's here's the thing, Dragon. Did you look at any of the edits to evasion and endurance, the new skill that was added?
Oh, I gotta change my evasion. I wasn't thinking
Wait, there
about
was
that.
edits.
There's edits, but I'm not gonna, hold those against you until after you're able to look at them. But would you like to use luck or fate to avoid all this damage? Because you are technically flanked.
No, so I can't use evasion.
Well, here's how it works: evasion and endurance, because I was talking with GOP. Rank 0, increase your range defense by 1 as a circumstance bonus. But bonuses from evasion can only be gained if your armor bonus is a base 1 or less. Basically, if you're wearing leather or no armor at all. But you have endurance, and like I said, I'm not going to hold this against you because you didn't know about it until after the fight. So, endurance. Rank 0, gain an absorb shield at the start of battle equal 2 times your level, does not stack with letter absorb shield, must be wearing armor base 2 or higher, which you are right now. And if I gave you, which I would, up to level 3 of endurance, what endurance is, twice per battle, note the damage you would take from a hit. If you do not perish/die from the next hit against you, you recover the health from the previous hit dealt. So, what that means is you have how many hit points do you have?
Before all this hits,
Yes,
47.
47 hit points. So if I gave you the thing where you take half, you would be down to 5. So here's what you can do. You can So for example, on the rank 1 effect, if you had endurance, let's see. Um, you could use, but basically you want to use fate or luck in order to get out of here because you don't want to be at 5 health. Um, Somebody did not inform you of, all these things that were going to be here. You're surrounded, flanked, moving, but it's up to you what you would like to do. You can take the hit if you would like, having the damage and be at 5, because I won't make any changes to anything you have until, after combat, because you aren't aware of the changes.
I'm speaking
Like, did I
tele.
even get a new?
Go ahead.
What was my new armor anyways? Because you did
It
say I
was
got a
full.
new.
It's normal full plate. Would you like it to be studded leather so that you can get the evasion bonus at a +2 modifier? So the base is +1, but you still have a +3 armor, and you can use evasion as normal. You won't have to change anything. You'll have the same resistances as full plate.
Okay.
Okay, so you have +1 to both your defenses because you have studded leather. You have the slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing resistance that comes with studded leather, and you have it's +2 magical, so your AC doesn't change, which allows you to use evasion. So, would you like to take half damage from this?
Yeah.
All right, so half of 84 is 42.
42.
So you take 42 damage, which means you're at 5 HP.
I do speak telepathically to GOP, who I see is reading a nice book because my cardboard cutout's still in the armor, I'd assume. And
Mhm.
I say,
Yeah, we cut out of the armor.
those two went to fight booger monsters or something. Any clue how that's going?
Well, actually, I was reading a book on one, but I suppose I should help them. Did I learn anything in this time?
Are you? Yes, I was about to make you roll intelligence. Are you talking in your head or talking out loud?
Well, if I'm communicating with them in my head, if I can talk to them in my head, then I'll do that.
No,
That
you
makes
would
more
be.
sense.
It's a
Yeah.
one-to-one conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was just asking because sometimes you have people where their instinct is to talk out loud, even though they're communicating in
Yeah,
their
yeah,
mind
yeah.
because they're not
We
used to
get it.
I
being
think
Yeah,
fully
we
I'm
get it.
telepathic.
my
Um,
character's smart enough
that
to
yeah, you
know
are,
the
and that's
danger
the
of that.
first time I've
So
ever used that ability.
So make an
yes.
intelligence roll for what you've learned.
All right. Be +4 because I'm not doing well. Though, there still be survival or no? That'd just be
This
straight
would be
intelligence.
just basic intelligence.
Okay.
If you have knowledge
15.
world, okay, so the facts in this book are broken up into difficulty 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So Which fact would you like to know? The 5 difficulty, 10 difficulty, or 15 difficulty?
Well, I'd rather know the 15 since it's the
Okay.
highest I got.
So you skip ahead to chapter 3 on this creature. In the chapter 3 difficulty, you realize that they are a collective organism. They're basically one clutch of eggs is laid by a female, and none of those egg mates ever leave. The eggs basically fuse together into a gelatinous mass, and all the babies inside manipulate this mass, and it constantly grows as they do and consume sustenance, and they take over organisms and puppet them. They are fiercely magic dimorphic. They're not. Scholars are still unsure how and why magic just doesn't really seem to work. I mean, it does, but how they are able to
Mimic.
mimic magic. They have no idea. They don't know if it's something to do with them being like a collective organism that can, like 1,000 people putting energy in the spirit bomb and it still blows up a big baddie that the humans themselves couldn't defeat. You never know. It's like ants pushing like a giant rock, but it's confused scholars for a long time. The only thing that does come up as you're looking says something about fire, but it's written in a different dialect because this book has annotations from multiple different scholars. If you get difficulty 20, you can figure out what that's saying. But for the most part, they live a very long time and they take over organisms to add it to their biomass as well as, continuing to attack. And whenever what they're puppeting rots, they just eat it, grow bigger, and take over more stuff indefinitely.
Okay.
When enough of them get together, they make a booger blob.
A booger blob.
Okay.
I look into Lady's head and I hear this perpetual ah. So,
hmm
I tell you, get in
I'm
your
sorry,
armor.
what?
Not ladies, you look in Dragon's
Okay.
Head.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Lady's not even in the fight.
I tell you to get in your armor.
Okay.
Wait a
I go
minute.
get my
You
armor.
said that you said the Southern Leather Magic Southern Leather was only a +2 with bonus to his defense.
It's a +2 bonus to defense, and it gives a base +1, so it's a +3 overall.
Okay. I
Right.
arrive in the library, and you barely see a blur as you're shutting your armor down, and I'm basically when you see me, I'm sitting over next to the flirtatious librarian having a conversation. But the door is open now, and one of my cardboard cutouts is sitting there winking and looking salacious myself and pointing at the door. And of course, I'm kind of curious the racket from outside and all those booger monsters, which are now piling into the room, what the sentinels might do.
Let me see here. So, um,
Mwahahaha! Thank you.
so
hmm
with that loud laughter,
No, no, no. That was out
everybody.
of character.
No, because he was in the bubble.
Yep. So you open up the door, and the monsters are spilling in.
Hmm.
Everybody roll initiative,
Except for me. I'm in
except for you.
town putting my
You're in
things.
town.
Okay.
Oof, not good. 7.
Initiative is
1 to
It's
20.
Your
your
yeah,
reflex
yeah, yeah,
plus
yeah.
your proficiency.
Right, right,
reflex plus proficiency.
right.
And if you have any specific
Nice.
initiative bonus. The librarians
Well, I
have
got
a specific.
that double move on me. I don't know if that affects anything.
Nah, that doesn't affect
Yeah.
initiative.
Okay.
But
No,
the
no. It
librarians
haste, right?
do. Yeah, you can activate the item to get haste. But the librarians do have an initiative bonus, a significant initiative bonus. So with the initiative bonus, this is their only big bonus they have. Let me see. Librarians and their +17 have a 30 initiative, so they will be going first.
Yes.
Let's see, and the booger monsters already have a 4, so
Yeah.
they're going
So,
last. So
GOP,
the
this
librarians
is
immediately
what you
hop
call
into
tactics.
action.
hmm
They see that there's a ton of these strange things making all these moans and groan. It's really gross. And they hop into action. They do see that there's pretty terrible things going on, and you see the librarians like gems inside of them activate as they cast spells. And you remember that spell that hit Dragon that lit him on fire whenever he moved? Well, they basically the librarians cast that spell on the horde because it's a single, like, it's a horde. It's kind of like a swarm, but as far as it counts for spells, it is a singular entity, which is both good and bad. So they basically, one of them casts that, and the others run in to swing on them. So let me give the librarians swing, which is no slouch. These are fully activated, not like the partially activated ones that GOP deals with. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's what they have. Yeah, that'll hit. Now let's roll again because there's 9 of them, so I have to roll 8 more times. No, I'll just roll 8. 8d20 plus 14. This is going to hit. I just need to know if any of them get. There we go. No, none of them fumbled. So they begin chopping through the horde. And then one of them, as you know, they're chopping through, they're cutting through rabbits and squirrels and, really nothing enemies. Now that the fire magic's on there, one of them puts its hand forward, and you see like a swirl in there, and it casts a whirlwind, which all it does is knocks all the horde back 10 feet, but they are surrounded in flames, so all of them are going to take a D12 fire damage. So let's see, D12 fire damage. So all of them take 8 damage, regardless of what they are, because you just get pushed 10 feet. There's no resistance. But that's all they needed. So, the problem with this is that these creatures are highly flammable. And so when they
I don't
push
see that
them
as a
out,
problem at all.
oh, it is very. I mean, it's not a problem for you because the librarians close the door before everything goes boom. It's a problem for Dragon, who's still in the hallway. Is this big walking canister of kerosene just went?
Oopsie.
So, um, let me roll some
Hey,
explosion
what were you
damage.
saying earlier, Dragon, about other people getting your characters killed?
Let me roll explosion
Hey, now.
damage.
That
All right,
maneuver was worth
26.
extra experience
predictable.
points, I have to say. It definitely was.
26 explosion damage. Down the hallway, all of them take this explosion damage as the lesser ones are ignited. They explode, so they've taken a total of 28, 34 damage total. Dragon, this wall of fire comes at you, hitting for 34 damage. What are you going to do? You're covered in boogers.
Singed cat. I love it.
I grab one of the bills and use it as a shield.
Just remember,
Being the
Dragon, all you know is that GOP did it.
So you see,
It's just,
you see the
hasn't even
librarians, you
seen
see the
me.
wall of flame. The bear does act as cover dragon, but it is covered in boogers. Therefore, you're covered in boogers. Therefore, you ignite. Therefore, taking 34 points of damage. Well, 26 points of damage. Sorry. As you are hit with a blast, would you like to use fate or luck?
Fate.
All right. So you are fated to survive this encounter. It is willed to be. So what happens is, turns out this bear was pretty rotten, and inside its gut was a huge, pocket of methane as it was, expanding and it's rotting. And so when that ignites, are you aware of explosion theory, where if you have two explosions close to one another, they will cancel each other out?
Yes.
I
Mythbusters
guess.
did it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happens. Is this bear explodes from the gases inside of it. When the kerosene wall of fire hits, you, being underneath it, are pushed to the ground but become the path of most resistance, so it goes up, extinguishing the flames around you. You are at 1 health, surrounded by burning snot and scurrying crustaceans, as the horde has been driven back, and you see the pustule retract, um, summoning the little skittering things back to itself, and it smells awful. And you are singed cat with seared, basically now crispy boogers in your hair.
Well, there's only one thing to do. Return to the temple.
Yeah.
Return to the temple.
Boogers in her
So
hair.
you type on the wall. They open the door and look. It's like, oh, you got rid of them. Great. Oh goodness, what's that smell?
You don't
Wait,
want to
where's the
know.
pustule?
The pustule retracted and recoiled back into the depths.
Okay,
And
it's
when it
gone.
retracted, the magical stones returned to their normal place and sealed up the wall.
Mhm. Who's
Nice.
is
Okay.
it my turn in initiative yet?
It is your turn.
Oh, I take
Right.
out my bowl of eternal warmth, which has a baked Alaska in it, cooked to perfection, and I pour some tea for me and the flirtatious librarian.
I teleport my suit out of, or well, in my suit out of the library, so I don't make any noise before the combat ends.
All right. And you're standing in the hallway. Oh!
Why does it smell like burnt tar and burnt cat hair?
You see just all the booger monsters dead and carcasses. There's this outline in the ground of this perfectly clean outline of dragon, and
Dum, 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 dum. Perfect.
Well,
indeed.
is he conscious or unconscious? I'm assuming he's
He's conscious.
unconscious.
He's at 1 health. He used a fate.
I
He's
love
okay.
that
He's
we're
trained.
kind of like Looney Tunes characters. It's awesome.
That's pretty fun way to do things, I think.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, that bakes to Alaska, I am rank 5 cooking, just so you know. Probably the
Oh
best
yeah.
chef in
Nice.
Gobopolis.
Except for Goblin Ramsey. But anyways,
Oh,
so
well, no one,
Goblin
bow
Ramsey.
down, bitches. Yeah.
so whenever you're going back, you see Dragon completely burnt green. He is just burnt green, heading towards the temple. People try to say hi to him. He just holds up the hand. He's like, no. His eyes are kind of splashed, and his mane is completely puffed out.
Yeah, but he should get paid, though. He finished his job.
He did. He's
He
going to get
did.
paid at the temple whenever he's done healing. He's going to go there with his ladies and reflect on his life. But he gets paid. Dragon, roll me a d20.
Okay.
Technically, since it's got sealed and that was my whole point of being there, I also should get paid.
Yeah,
You get
yeah,
paid
you
now.
guys should get paid, man.
Nobody knows you did it.
Mhm.
Well, no, I'm
I
not
was
taking
sent there
any.
to do a job.
Yeah, I'm not taking any credit at all. I'm kind of surprised you didn't think of that, though, GOP.
Well, I was kind of like, I gotta get out of here, and I wanted to see because I didn't really have any time to do anything, So I went in there to find out its weaknesses because I wanted to know if there was anything I could
Nah, you
actually
were thinking
do
like
to
a
damage
gamer.
it.
I got you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
make 650 gold to be split between you and GOP.
Nice.
If you want to split with him.
Nice.
If you
Hey,
think he
No,
actually
I
did
didn't know.
anything.
As
All
far
right,
as
yeah,
I
that's
know, he
right.
didn't do anything.
I had a
That's
separate
right.
job from you. You had a job to go clear those things out individually. I had to plug up the hole.
Okay, so let's roll money roll a d12 for me, GOP.
Okay. 7.
Okay, so 7, you get 350 gold.
Okay.
I go to the temple of Goblin Ramsley, and I
Mhm.
beg him to bequeath me with his wondrous wisdom.
Roll me an intelligence, or no, make a soul. This is charisma, empathy. This is an ass kissing check.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Do I get any love from that? Because I'm also a chef that shows him great respect.
You are able to approach him because you are
Nice.
a
Nice.
chef.
Nice. All right. Probably put that in there too. Okay. Oh, glorious Goblin Ramsey.
You are imbued with one of the sacred recipes.
Oh my God.
Because these have difficulties 15, 20, 25, and 30, and so on. And you are imbued with a special recipe. You get to choose, is it a breakfast, lunch, or dinner recipe?
It's dinner, and my hands are together in a praying form. Chicken, please be chicken.
It is a chicken cordon bleu
Oh my
recipe.
God. I'm going to revolutionize the entire cooking industry.
It is a special chicken cordon bleu made with a honey baked ham
Mhm.
in a wonderful seasoning glaze. Basically, the bread is fried separately and applied as sort of a base, so you can scoop it out, apply to your chicken, and eat it any way you want. The cordon bleu cheese within is perfectly melted and all held together. It's kind of like an open face cordon bleu with the parsonage. Well, I say parsonage is not the right word, but the crumbles on the side. So it looks very fancy, and it can meet all palates, all
Nice, nice, nice.
expectations.
I spelled it the French way too.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm.
You'll
Yeah.
also want to know the bonus that this gives you if you eat it.
Sure.
Okay.
Too bad there's no spelling things French in this world.
Not yet. You haven't met the Frenchman yet. So when you least expect it, the Inquisition will show up. So,
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Spanish Inquisition.
Hi.
So you basically roll if you are missing any max health, if you've taken like max health damage from burning, you heal a D4 of it whenever you eat this.
Cool.
Now that effect only happens, once per dinner, but still, it is max health healing, so that's good.
That's cool. I just wanted to, it was cinematic, really, dude. But that's cool. I got that. Yeah.
Mhm. But rank 5 cooking does give effects to your food, and that's the effect it
It
gives. So,
does. That is true. That is true. It is very odd with this character. The thing that I've maxed out is like cooking.
well, you're thinking of the
know,
long haul. You're not the battle dude. You're the I'm starting a family and a business. I need to have something to sell.
Mm-hmm.
it is funny because Puffin, you realize you're making it necessary, but you're going to have a whole section on cooking and what sort of benefits you get for the different things you cook.
That's
Yes.
completely fine because the
Mhm.
deity of cooking, Goblin Ramsay, will be with me.
That's right.
Fair enough.
Dude, you need, yeah, I'll do it. I shall create Gordon Ramsay for you. I'll do it.
I mean,
Got it.
Goblin Ramsay.
Goblin Ramsay.
That's
Yeah,
that's legally distinct.
I'm gonna put him down as a contact. Okay.
Awesome,
Nice.
wonderful. It's your character's deity, Goblin Ramsay. So,
Mhm.
and the Great Golden Spatula. So
That's right.
this is what's going to happen now, lady. You are the lady of the evening, and you see
I'm
Dragon
what?
walk. You
No,
see.
she's not playing. She's not playing Salacious.
So you, as an owl, you walk by and
Yeah,
see.
he went. Did he go without me?
He did. You see
Yeah.
Dragon walking back to the temple, and you're like, who? Oh, sorry. What happened to you?
Dude,
Because you see him all burnt and covered in boogers.
dude, this AI's getting crazy, man.
It is crazy,
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yes. Yes.
Holy shit! I just went over here to find a goblin. My God, dude. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
Kitty
So,
cat,
what
kitty
do you?
cat, kitty cat. Is that you?
Yes.
What
Someone
happened?
started a fire in the hallway.
Well, yeah, the easiest way was to kill those things would be with fire, right? You didn't know that?
Uh-oh.
I didn't think they would. I didn't think they would almost set me on fire while I was in there.
It's a narrow space.
That's very true, lady.
It's
Very
amazing
true.
how
Here,
many goblin chef
let
options I have. Anyway, sorry.
let me help you to the temple then.
Okay.
Go help him to get to the temple. Call to his wives. He needs your assistance.
Plural.
So all 9 of
Wives?
his ladies
Yeah.
come out and carry him to the to the pool so that he can heal. It'll take a minute because you'll basically per day, if you're resting in there, you'll heal 16 points per downtime. So it'll take you a day and a half to heal, but it'll be okay. So while that's going on, Chester
Hmm.
and GOP, both of you get a letter in the mail.
Cool. Is it addressed to both of us or
It is addressed to both
individually?
of you, to whoever, to whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern. Okay, cool.
Ooh, that's me.
Yes.
So what does it say, Puffin?
Let's see here. So it says that we have been watching your exploits with great enthusiasm, even to the point of reaching to realms previously untouched, and would like to have a civil conversation if possible. If not possible, you can expect the future to be much grimmer.
Oh, so it's a threatening letter.
That's all it says.
There could be a warning.
Wait, so it doesn't tell me who it's from?
No.
What? So they
All
want
it
to have a
has at the bottom,
conversation?
it has a mark on the bottom and
Okay.
a set of coordinates.
Oh. What's the mark look like?
The mark looks like it's basically a circle with half of a pentagram, like it's been cut in
Oh.
half and stuck on a stick, like it's kind of been defaced, stuck on a stick.
Okay. And was there any way I would possibly have any idea what that means?
Nope. Well, I mean, you
Nope.
could roll intelligence check.
Intelligence? Sorry, just straight
Mhm.
intelligence.
Here you go. Here's Goblin Ramsey.
Let me see. Hold on a second.
15.
15. You know that this is the symbol of the. That is great. AI is getting ridiculous.
It is.
Soon you're not going to be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
Wait, where did you post that?
I'm sharing.
It's a stream.
Live.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
So, this is the. What is that? This is the Maleficus Deflecta, I believe is how you say it. It is a Stoic order.
Oh.
How stoic are they?
So translated in English, don't look at us evil.
Indeed. See no
Um,
evil, basically. The great blinders. The collectors of eyes.
Well, it's a real
Ever-
shame. My letter got lost in the mail.
Oh yeah, it got taken by a tax evader. Anyways,
That's right.
also,
Why are we all accusing me of tax evasion when I did no such thing?
you're a
I
teamster.
mean, I'm not
You'll be-
against it.
You'll be have you paid taxes yet?
Has anyone paid taxes in the group?
Chester did.
Yes.
I'm in the clergy.
I pay
And
taxes.
I'm in the clergy.
He's got a
I'm
biz.
tax exempt.
Yeah, he's
Our
tax exempt.
taxes are the fact that we've helped
I am
this place.
law abiding, sir.
Look, if you help, so if you help the federal government, are they still going to pay you taxes? Yeah.
No, they'll laugh in your face.
Yeah, they'll laugh in your face.
Hmm. But yeah,
So
I actually did pay taxes, GOP.
Yeah,
he
my
took out
character
his-
doesn't pay for taxes. My character doesn't pay for food when he's at the
He-
temple or boat.
He's that's because he's part of the clergy. He's abusing the system.
That's true. You
I'm
know
a
how they
farmer.
are. You know how they are. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Don't
see.
worry, I'll have
He's
I'll have
safe.
Gobcorp,
I paid. Lady and GOP are tax evaders. Hmm.
Well, lady
I'm a
ain't got no money.
farmer. I'm a farmer. I have to wait for the crop comes in before I can pay taxes.
That is
And
fair.
she's at a
That is
different.
fair.
She's at a
True.
different tax rate, anyways.
My tax attorney is through GobCorp.
I'm
Oh, okay.
tax exempt anyway. Yeah.
And
No,
and Sizzle's main client is called the mayor. So you know.
Yeah. Well, no, the high priest I thought was.
Well,
Oh,
that
no,
one
he's
too.
not a client. He's
she's
a
kinda
he's a
bit of
guy on the
everything.
side.
You know what I would do, if I were you, Puffin? I would give
Mhm.
Sizzle Salacious rank 5 politics just because.
I
Or
think that
social whatever.
Politics.
I have plans for Sizzle. She'll
That's
be
good.
burning back into the campaign
You know,
very
Sizzle,
soon.
she knows what she's doing. She learned. Vienna's got high. You gave her high politics too.
Oh no politics for Vienna.
No, you gave it to her. I didn't do anything with her. I made her as you told me to. I'll let me see what her. I
Thinks
wrote
this
it down.
person would have high politics anyway.
I think what it's going to have. Oh yes. Oh, Chester.
Yeah, you gave her. You gave her very high politics.
So I have something special for you, Dragon. You're healing, but first, Mister. So what are you doing, GOP? You are basically talking to the Eye Stealer cult.
Like they want to steal my eyes? That's
If you see
messed up.
evil, they might. I mean, they've collected a lot of people's eyes. A lot of the guilty have been blinded.
Did they? So they didn't say why they wanted to speak with us.
Yeah,
they
they
just
did.
Well,
Tax
said they wa-
evasion.
No, they don't want to talk
No.
to you. Back. They want to talk to you because I mean, yeah, they're going to talk to you about your wagon's extended warranty. Anyways, no,
You
they
could
think
talk to
that
me.
the
You could talk to me for a loan. You know. For some reason, I'm
um,
the only one that ever seems to have money. I don't understand it.
well,
actually
the
have
thing
Well, I
about
got
it is
3,000. That's not enough to
Well, that's a
get
lot.
+1.
No, that is
that's
pretty.
a
Yeah.
lot.
I only got 2.
But so here's the thing: they think that you particularly, as an artificer, magic can be controlled, magic can be directed. You are kind of a wheel that they don't want to get greased. They want you to stop what you're doing right now. This adventuring thing, knock it off.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to stop adventuring, so it's
How you make your money, honey? Right?
yeah. I don't really see what the issue is. Who are
Yeah.
these? Why do these guys even care what I'm doing?
You're just a rebel.
They care
We love you.
yeah, they care what what everyone does. They're the police, as it were. They've taken it upon themselves to police beings of incredible power.
Well, I appreciate that they think I'm a being of incredible power, but
No,
He still
they
gets
think
drunk.
they think you're a creature of incredible potential. They're not worried about you. They think you're a weenie. They think your suit is incredible power.
oh, they want my suit.
Dude.
Yeah, they want to
Dude.
destroy your suit.
Oh no. It's Rhodey.
War machine.
They aren't touching my suit, so I will give them, I will
Politely draw a fist with the middle finger raised and send it back in the mail.
no, I will say you can come and visit me or schedule a meeting with me at GobCorp.
All right, they will.
Yep.
The I do love the fact that when Terrence Howard was a War Machine, he was friends and an ally to Tony Stark, and then that Cheadle guy came in and he's instant, enemy dick.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah, Don
Just
Cheadle. No, I don't
like
like
as an
him at all.
actor, yeah.
Well, he just comes
Just in
across as this smug little shit.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Even though Terrence Howard seems to be an actual criminal, though.
Yeah, but he's a good actor. Like
He's a
or just
smooth criminal.
yeah, comparatively he's a much better actor.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, he
Da-da-da.
testified
So,
at the Diddy thing.
Yeah.
oh no. So speaking of which, speaking of people getting fluids where they don't want it, Dragon, you are currently cleaning boogers out of your fur as you're healing. After this little charade,
Ooh, they get all sharp too.
Yeah.
They
So
try.
here's what's going to happen. The mayor says, "Well, thank you for driving these things back, but we need somebody to begin exploring and mapping out the mausoleum as the constant activities of the dragon as well as other events have caused the Undercroft to be, completely um rearranged. We need somebody strong enough to go through and remap it so that we know where everything is."
Oh,
Okay.
Explore, the hidden reaches, make sure all the different places are sealed and none of the monsters we knew that were sealed down there escape.
Mhm. That's a good idea. I do prepare and put out a flyer to all the elite, well, anyone in Goblins really, where I am having a sacred cordon bleu night at the Green Salamander. One gold entry fee.
roll roll a charisma
Oh,
roll.
I have that.
Good. Charisma plus cooking.
Ooh, ooh. All right, all right. You see here.
Hey, I noticed you didn't add a rank 5 of endurance because I have to change my evasion to endurance because I can't use evasion now.
Okay, I got
That's because
that.
I'm
That's a lot. You know.
because I'm very busy.
Okay,
Just
Much
just
busy.
remind me, letting you know.
that's a lot. All right.
So I'm gonna
There's rank 5 endurance.
appreciate it. I'm gonna switch out my evasion for that. So.
You didn't even read it.
I haven't read it yet. Oh, I did. I just saw that you started typing. I didn't. Even,
He says things. I just
I'll take it. I'll take it, Puffin.
GOP. I just wrote GOP dies. If anyone gets to rank 5 endurance, GOP's character just
Oh
dies
well,
wherever it
money's about to
is.
be spent. All right. But yeah, and I could even bump that up higher if I really needed to. I don't think I
Okay.
do. 22.
So, yep. So 22 people are SVP, and each one of them brings a friend.
Oh, nice.
That's
That's
about
44
44
gold.
people. 44 people is about what this seating area can hold at this point because they don't want to encroach on the people in the strip club.
Which is downstairs.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So I
no, that's
show
fine.
up too with my
Which,
Um,
mate.
which of course, my boyfriend takes me out to anyway, right? I don't have to
Yes.
pay. Yeah, of
Yep.
course.
Probably
Well,
Good.
not. Yeah,
Sizzle doesn't have to pay for her own performance.
that's true.
That's true.
But I'm upstairs in the restaurant. But yes, I put on a festive and amazing meal of awesomeness.
Okay, make a intelligence roll.
Sure. Anything to that?
Uh,
Like politics,
Infernal studies.
infernal studies. Oh, I got okay. Oh, okay.
So you notice that one of your particular patrons is not who he appears to be.
Hmm.
Mm.
He is sitting there, and did you make some for the party? Are they going to eat
Oh, I
some
got
cordon
plenty.
bleu?
Of course, they're invited. Of
Okay.
course.
Okay. What? While I'm in the pool of suffering to my goddess for knowledge on how to fight bigger monsters.
Okay. Um. Okay. Roll me a charisma. Roll a prayer.
Would it be helping that to be having sex while praying?
That's
For your
weird.
deity,
That's weird.
that's kind of
Just
well.
weird.
Your deity is to pursue carnal activities, but not during the act. Maybe
Chester, what's the
afterwards.
bonus on the cordon
Well,
bleu?
sleeping is a
Plus
is
4
a
health.
carnal act. So just sleep and talk to her in your dreams. Now, whenever you talk to your deity, you get to roll 1d20 plus your charisma modifier plus your cleric level because your deity actually likes you.
12. Oh
Maximus,
wait, do I
what's
get?
your cleric level?
What about my Oh wait, what about my cleric level?
Yeah, what's your cleric level?
9.
All right, so plus 9 to that. So
Ooh, that's
21,
21.
22. So you got a 22 because you got a
Oh,
proficiency bonus. So you
how
got
many
I
22.
already
Ds?
added my
Sorry.
professional.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
21. Lucky triple sevens. So we'll get to that in just a second. While you're so your goddess tells you to fight bigger monsters, bring a bigger stick.
Hmm. The
But
amazing advice.
practically speaking, she says that you're going to have to improve your physical capabilities in order to be able to channel more of my power in order to overcome your enemies. But you have accomplished tasks that do please me and have rejected the thoughts of the lesser blasphemer that has bonded to your soul.
Hmm.
My
Hmm.
poor son, she
Hmm.
says. As a result, she says, I will give you a single chance, my son, to be scoured free of this interloper, but it will be a divine sundering, and he will be therefore henceforth your enemy. And you must hunt him
Okay.
down and destroy him.
Okay.
All right, so the eye is jettisoned from you. It shoots off like a bullet, and you hear like you can swear you see like the ethereal form of the tiger flying down. It crashes through the ground, basically sundering the magical stone. Very small, not like something huge and dramatic. And if it was a
Well,
meme,
it's still in the temple, so
yeah, it goes through the water, through the ground, and it boom,
And
knocks you out of the pool.
you hear in the background playing, "It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight."
Hmm.
Just going off.
Rising up to kick the crap out of dragon.
Aw.
Aww. Don't be so mean. Anybody watching the channel? Because I'm not. Trying to get over
Uh,
there.
yeah.
yeah, it's fine.
And
Just be
It's
curious.
normal. Yeah, it's normal. Everything's good.
Everyone, yeah,
Nobody's there.
Nobody.
people
That's
are
hey,
looking.
yeah. That's
remember
few.
this meme, GOP? This is pretty much what the eye is saying to dragon. Remember that meme,
Oh
GOP?
yeah. That's
It just calls out, "I'll get you," and it just gets cut off.
I get you, sucker. All right, anyway,
I'm gonna get you
so
something.
now I also invite the almighty Goblin Ramsay as well to my meal, of course.
Indeed, he will. Let's see here. He will attend to um, attain some of his newest students' machinations.
Yes, very good. So should I make my cooking roll?
Yes, sir. Make your cooking
Okay.
roll.
So let me see here. So I got to. So I do my cooking, and I'm also applying advantage to that.
Indeed. So
Which
the
what I
minimum
don't know
you
what
can
that
roll,
does. Whatever that is.
it,
Yeah.
the advantage, the lowest you can roll on the dice is 10.
Okay. So
I thought it was you roll 2, take the highest.
That's 5th edition.
Oh,
This is even better. This is better
sorry.
because you can't critically fail if you have advantage because the minimum you can roll is 10. Boom.
nice.
Okay.
26.
Mm.
25 actually. So what happens is you cook an amazingly delicious meal that comes at high praise, and you are even paid a compliment by Goblin Ramsay. Just one,
Oh my God.
but you are paid a compliment.
Oh
it's
my
just a
God.
nod.
I try
It,
not to faint. I try.
it is actually a smile because he enjoys its taste.
Oh, very good. And I get a kiss from the wife, of course. Very good.
Hmm.
Everybody
She is.
claps. We have a
Yep, they're
room,
very proud.
drinks on me,
Hmm.
champagne for everybody, and we have a toast to the sacred
Uh,
cordon bleu.
have you? I have a question. Have you ever played The Witcher 3?
A little bit. My son did. I watched him play it mainly.
Are you aware of the character of Gontar O'Din?
Not really, no.
Okay, well, you're gonna be. So, as
Yeah, that
everybody
infernal
is
guy is in
cheering,
there that I'm aware of. That's right.
yeah, as you guys are all, talking and cheering, and Goblin Ramsey goes back. He thanks you for the meal, and says you're, progressing quite nicely,
Oh,
and he
mighty
would be
one.
willing to help you at any time. And he kind of disappears in his own semi-mystical way of cooking.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
and then everything stops. Your wife stops, the building stops, the magic humming around stops. Everything kind of freezes, if time itself is stands still. Um, and
I
the
look over
infernal
at that
stands.
guy. Yeah.
He stands up and wipes his mouth and throws it's his own handkerchief. It bursts into flames and disappears. So, aren't you the pragmatic entrepreneur?
Well, you know, we do have a restaurant, and I do love cooking. Did you enjoy the
I
meal?
see. Oh, you are a wonderful cook. It would be a fantastic service if I could, abuse it for my own purposes. But I believe that you are endeared to my sister, if I am not mistaken.
Yes, of course, Lady Silvana.
Yes, yes, she is quite the witch. I am not a big fan of hers, but as her older brother, I am interred to deviously dissuade any action that she may take. Consider me your official thorn in your side for till kingdom come.
Oh,
My
thank you.
name is not important, but I do give you a particular boon. You're probably going to want to not go first down the next hallway. Just saying. And then everything goes back the way it was, and he is gone.
Well, that was kind of him, and then not.
Mhm.
Okay. So
And time starts again, right?
right,
Yay.
right, right. No one knows anything. And of course, I guess later in the evening, I will commune with Lady Silvana if she wishes. Well, no, that's right because we improved my charisma, so I'm on a business partner level with her. That's right.
Mhm. So she appears. Yes, sir. Is it a business meeting already?
I met your brother.
Uh, yes. Did he show up? Is he really getting involved?
He says he's going to be my perpetual thorn in the side forever because he hates you to infinity and beyond.
Well, that as he should. His hatred is how he gets his power.
Oh, I see.
The dark
Um,
side is powerful.
well, it's kind of each one of us has to emulate a specific emotion with which to draw power from. Mine, of course, is lust, and his is wrath or hatred.
Mhm.
So it comes with the territory. But it is interesting that he would be the one assigned as the thorn in our particular business practice. You see, because our business can't really be influenced too much by mortals, so I guess in balance, he sees it fit to be the market flux, as it were.
I see.
So I will do my best to thwart his efforts, but it still does not change our prerogative. We will continue on track. I will be informing you of particular things that I may be in that we should investigate and acquire in order
Well,
for the stability of your continued business to be untouched.
oh, as we have agreed upon, that is true.
But I do find myself in need of a particular set of artifacts that are dwell deeper within the dungeon proper.
Oh, do tell.
The first one that I've been able to uncover from the research, you see, there's not a lot of books in hell. They tend to burn.
Hmm.
So the stone slabs that I've been able to find and pry from the infernal scribes' cold, undead fingers have told me that I am going to be needing a set of sutures. I'm going to be needing some cursed string by the goddess herself. And I am also going to be needing the heart of the abomination on level 4.
Okay, so get some sutures. Okay.
The artifact sutures and the cursed thread and the heart of the abomination.
Cursed thread. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay.
And she says, in exchange, because I do not like giving you anything as a business partner I do not ask until, I have given something of equal or potentially more desired value.
Mm-hmm.
So she will put a mark on your lower stomach, and she says, well, this should help you and your wife.
Make the babies?
It is a mark of contraceptive. You won't make the babies unless you want to. If you will, then the mark will be deactivated. If it is not deactivated, it will fry, so to speak, anything. So you will not have a kid until you want to. No surprises.
Okay.
Better for the business, that. My
Sure.
little gift to you.
Oh, thank you.
You're
It's very
welcome.
kind.
And then she dissipates. Ta
Okay.
ta.
Alrighty
His
then.
wife may not like the fact that he's the one in control of the birth
We're
control.
not going to tell
Well,
the
she doesn't.
wife.
How do you know she's
Just
not
say you-
already pregnant
Say you got a
anyway?
tattoo. Just say you were feeling, spontaneous.
Yeah. That's
Just-
what I'll do.
yeah.
That's right. That's
She
right.
may not
I mean,
like it.
because her dad has tattoos.
This is
Hey, make it
random
intelligent.
tattoo came out of nowhere.
On the lower part of his anatomy, maybe it's something that personally she likes to play with.
Oh no. I'll just tell her that I didn't want it, but the flirtatious librarian did it. No, that would be bad. I wouldn't do
That'd be
Yeah,
worse.
the
That'd be
ghost
go
worse.
kill her.
librarian. You pork and ghosts. Anyways.
Poor
You're the
girl.
married one in the
Poor
group.
girl. Poor girl.
Ectoplasm. Anyways.
No, I
Make it
Yeah.
Make an intelligence roll.
Me? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Just say you were going through a midlife crisis and it's a tribal tattoo.
12, unless I add something.
12. It's a 13 because you had your proficiency +1 you get. You look over and this mark is very similar to one that your father-in-law has on his shoulder.
Interesting.
You happen to put on your crotch.
No, it's not on his
Interesting.
crotch, it's on his lower stomach.
Oh, okay. So just
Yeah,
above
yeah.
your crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the inverse of the tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna
It's
go
it's what they
have
call
my.
the old goon sticker.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go have a conversation with Julgon.
Okay. So you go to talk to your father-in-law. While this is going on, Dragon, Lady, GOP, you have all convened after having a wonderful meal. It is the next morning. He's going to talk to his father-in-law, but you guys are given the particular bit of information by the mayor that you guys got to go search through the rest of the mausoleum.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, how long? Because I know at least one whole day had passed between when we had that fight and now. How many days have passed total?
From the fight with what?
The snot
With
monsters.
the snot monsters.
2 days.
2 days. Okay, I'm just making sure so I can put that down. Okay, so we gotta go deeper. Well,
Let's
I mean-
get the party together then. When he's through
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah, you're on level 0, so you're going to start at level 1.
Right,
Okay.
I look at my woman like I can only go so deep with girls.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
that's
Yes.
that's a cell phone, buddy.
That's never what you want to. The girls don't want to hear that, dude. That's not
Yeah,
what
yeah,
they
yeah.
wanna hear,
Don't
Uh,
admit that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your regal bonus saves you. Anyways,
That's true.
so
Yeah.
That's good. That's,
I
From
mentioned
that
they're all
fumble.
pregnant, so they're not going to do anything.
that's handy.
well, make a
but,
d20 roll for that. Anyways, yes. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I sit down and have a conversation with Julgon.
Okay. Yes, son. What can I do for you?
In Orcish, by the way.
Madam.
Make a
Very
roll.
flattering. What make me a might roll for maybe 9 might rolls, dragon. Yes, what do you want to talk about, son?
I'm just kind of curious, where when you and I are still getting to know each other, and of course, uh, your wife and I mean, excuse me, your daughter and I being in wedded bliss and all. Very thankful for your blessing on that, by the way. But I was kind of curious, and I kind of just
Yes.
lift up
That's
my
good.
shirt and I show the mark.
Hmm. So you let a wench get to you probably sometime in your adventures leading up to this point. I can't fault you for that. They are kind of feisty minxes, but back in the old wars, we dug into a particularly large cache of artifacts that were left over from some of the pillory wars that happened in the First Age. We had no idea what in the blue blazes we were looking at, or even what they did. Um, but I picked up one of the rocks, and unfortunately, it was cursed. Um, I let go of it as it started to glow, and it landed on my shoulder, and as magic does, applied the brand.
I see. Do you know of what magic it was?
It is very much infernal, but it is a different type of infernal magic. There are two. There's under magic, which is a magic of the deep dwarves that border the netherworld, and then there is infernal magic. This is an under. It's an under construct. What it was, it's basically one of the locks of hell.
Hmm.
Hell is kept under a number of locks, and the locks are what holds, hell in place. If all the locks are broken, then the fiends can just start crawling up as physical organisms once more.
I see. And do
At
you
least that's
know?
what the legend.
The legend says. And do you know what this? And I kind of point at the tattoo, which we share. Do you know who this lock belongs to?
The lock originally belonged to the dwarf lord Kazul, but it was taken by Mephistopheles after the end of the First Age, when the dwarf king Kazul went missing with his adventuring party into the Hells.
Okay, let me out of character real quick. I have a question. Now,
Yes.
Silvana and I are in a partnership. Now, I do realize she's
Mhm.
infernal. I'm not an idiot. But
Mhm.
this mark she gave me is legitimate and honest into what it does for the partnership,
Mhm.
correct?
Correct.
Okay. So why would this is me asking, why would Silvana use the mark of the locks of hell?
Um, so you asking as a player, the reason it's a slight deviation of the locks of hell, but it is a magic that other infernals can't alter. So she gave it to you because that way, um, in this way, it has to be something very specific, but her brother can't come along and change it into like some kind of,
Something
death,
harmful,
like
I see.
something
Because we
harmful.
made a deal, and part of the deal was that I'd have a successful marriage. I get it. Okay. So I asked Julgon, I was like, does this mean that you and I can pass the gates?
We are part of the gates.
Hmm,
It's one of those things that I guess that, the demons aren't going to start crawling out unless we're dead.
I see.
So our very lives are heroic. We hold back the tides of evil, if you believe all that. All I know is that I can grip warm things with this hand and it doesn't burn me. That's most of what it gives. And you can tell
So,
there's slight differences in his
right.
mark and yours.
Well, we are Horcrux, is what we are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, God. Alrighty. And I just kind of continue the conversation as long as he has patience for it.
You get to a certain point and he starts repeating himself like some older gentlemen do. Not that he's senile, he just
Old.
can't think of anything more to talk about, so he keeps repeating the old thing, hoping that you have something new to add to it that he could talk off of.
I do thank him for his guidance. And
You're welcome.
I do kind of I got a shipment of fine wines in the other day, and I give him a premium bottle.
He tells you that he has promised your mother-in-law that he would not drink for this weekend.
Ooh.
We'll save it for next.
Indeed, I will, because it is our anniversary, and I have been brewing a specific grog and do not want to be put to shame. So,
Ah, fair enough, sir. And I have a chuckle with him, and I leave.
okay, so Dragon, each one of those rolls that's above 10 is a particularly pregnant mate.
Oh God.
Okay.
Particularly pregnant. I do like the way you put that.
hmm
I don't know that you can.
Not the normal kind.
Yeah, not
Well,
the normal
particularly
kind.
because remember, the Zet have features of different of animals. The ones that he's with, particularly, are of lionesses. Well, what's a trait of cats? They have
Litters.
Multiple bull.
litters.
Well, he's got 3 of them that are particularly pregnant. So
Well, he has a +5 to each one of those, so he has one, two, three,
4,
four,
5.
five. Five that are pregnant
Oh
with
my
litters.
goodness. So we're about to have 30 little Maximi running around. Great.
Well, we don't know how many of them are actually
Oh
going to
no,
be
no.
boys,
I've
though.
declared.
So
You need
let's
to
see.
let me just put it this way. You need to start making the money.
So basically, for each litter, you'll roll a d6 because that's the max number of cubs in a lion birth.
See? 6 times 5, 30. Just so
If
you
he
know, when it
rolls
comes to
five d6,
no, when it comes to that roll, I'm using a fate point to make sure it's maximum. Yeah.
uh, oh, luck point.
Use luck.
Yeah.
Luck point. Luck
Whatever it
point.
is.
So,
I want to make
yep.
sure this
So,
Yeah.
I want him to have 30 kids. Yeah.
all right, you're gonna have 30 kids now, Dragon.
All the
That's
same
Wait,
age.
can I also use a luck to double it?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yes.
That
So
doesn't have one of the
now
same thing.
they're extra plump. They are because
I will
apparently,
spend it.
luckily for
I
you,
will spend it.
twins
It's
runs in
spent,
their
dude.
families.
Yep.
Yep. So your teammates have both spent luck, and now your wives are pregnant with 60 cubs
60.
ready to join. Now, in interest of the poor women, I will cause the luck that each one of your 9 wives is the ones that
There
are
you go.
pregnant, with a
That's
total
nicer.
between all of
That's
them
nicer.
for a total of all of them having 60 cubs amongst 9 of them. So
Yes, you are
all of them
screwed.
are having one's having 11 and the
Dragon?
other are having 10.
Dragon. It was worth
Yeah.
it.
It was worth it.
They are going
It
to
was
swell
it
up
was
like
worth it.
daggum watermelons. Fortunately, cat children are much smaller than human children, so each one of them should only weigh 2 or 3 ounces,
Oh, that's fine.
even though they're
That's not
humanoid.
the point at all.
Yeah, it's not the point. You're gonna and hey, and no bad things will happen because they have the healing pools to have birth in, so the children will be healed as soon as they're born, so
I
they
did.
won't have
I
complications.
love that, and because cats grow at a different rate. So I love that in a decade there's going to be a full-on goblin cat war. It's going to be awesome.
Yep, indeed. They're going to be 60.
Who
There's
you got
going
to
to be a
bet on?
pride
Who
of
you got to bet
lion.
on GOP? Who you betting on?
Those cats, they can be pretty ferocious.
They can be persnickety. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he raises them all to be clerics.
Well, that's how going to keep costs down by having the children,
No, dude, it's
by
just
sending them all to the
funny.
children.
It's funny. So, lady,
Yes.
he tells you the good news that his wives come to you and tell you the good news that they are all pregnant, and when they tell you that each one of them is going to have 10 children apiece, you're like, wait, what?
What?
I mean,
He's like,
technically, lady, you could do the funniest thing ever right now.
I'm not going to do that. I am not going to curse him like that.
That's the women know. The women know. All right.
Yeah.
you could spend a luck.
No, that's all right. I think 60's
No,
enough.
I mean,
Yep.
so I mean, technically, if Lady's owl character, she'd lay eggs. Anyways,
Yeah, it's
so
true.
so
But the whole thing is, all of us is going to have to end up playing a cat somewhere down the line.
I know, right?
Backup characters.
backup
Backup
characters,
characters.
you just make Dragon's children as backup characters.
Yay!
If one of them dies, you just get another one. We
Just
got
another one.
54 to go.
Okay.
So-
Anyways, let's get back
Hold
on track.
Let's get back on it. So, you guys are all going to take a trip down to the first layer. Gather your things. You're being railroaded. So, sorry. I've given you
Okay. Can I get some armor, better armor, plus
Um,
armor?
make a
How much?
charisma roll to see if somebody has a better armor. If I give you Looney Tunes type if effects with one another, I'm allowed to push you in different directions. So, in interest of
You
entertainment,
just rolled a 20
1d20
sider. That's it.
20-sider plus your charisma modifier plus your proficiency.
I don't have one.
Okay, so plus 1. 1d20 plus 1.
So we're gonna have another campaign set 20 years in the future called the Catscapades.
Cat's Rebellion.
Cats in the
Rebellion.
cradle.
21. That is my
Natural
second
20.
20 for tonight. And my
Unfortunate.
second roll.
Yep. So apparently Lady can do no wrong. If only I gave bonus XP for 20s, which I don't, but I do give exorbitant amounts of loot. So, Lady, yes, you can get better armor. What type of armor would you like? Do you want a +1 base armor so that you can use evasion, or do you want a +2 or greater base armor so that you can use endurance?
Let me go
Which-
look at my endurance.
I haven't, because endurance is a skill. No one would have
Yeah.
it right now because no one's got it. I haven't figured
No
out
one
what
got
I
it.
put. I haven't figured out what I want rank 5 endurance to be yet.
Well, I
Oh.
got
Well,
invasion on 2, so what do you suggest, micromanager over there?
Yeah, I had
That's-
switched my evasion over to endurance because I couldn't use evasion, so I just switched it.
Well, that's because you're in armor. I'm on studded leather armor, which means I can.
Yeah. I'm just saying to Puffin, I switched it over already because I
Mhm.
couldn't use invasion anymore anyway. So
Mm-hmm. Well,
So a +1 on that would bring it to 15. Evasion is only 2, though. Suggestions? Anybody?
For what?
Better armor.
Well, just get better armor.
wait, so that +1, is that just for the base armor type? So as long as she has leather armor, even if it's magical leather armor.
the base make of the armor has to be 1.
But
Okay,
if
so she has a +3 leather.
Yeah, if
she
she
could
has a
still use
+3 leather
evasion.
armor, its evasion still applies. It's not counting the
Okay.
magical bonus. It's just the base magic of the armor. So she could get
So, yeah.
+1 studded leather and have the 3 resistances, or just leather, and put a +3 enchant on it, and she'd still get evasions bonuses.
okay, +3 enchantment on it then.
Okay, so that's for the armor. That's about. Do you have 650 gold?
Yes.
All right. Well, you can get the. Do you want leather or studded leather?
Studded leather's better, right? Even though it's
Well,
got
there's differences between them. So
one's a
here's
14 and the other one's a 12,
here. Let me look.
or both of them 14 to begin with.
Where did I put the armor?
600 and what?
650. 650. GOP.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I put that stuff over here? I'm looking for it. I had it. Oh, weapons and armor. There it is. There's the tab. So with armor, Leather is +1 slashing. Studded leather is +1 slashing, piercing, bludgeoning. The difference is, leather is much cheaper. If you do leather, it's pretty much going to be 600 flat gold. If you studded leather, it's going to be 650 gold. And leather is easier to repair than studded leather.
Okay, we'll just take the leather then. +3 leather.
That's pretty good.
And
It's better than I got.
the leather is one of the few armors because they're padded and leather apply. If you look at the little asterisk next to them, they're the only armors besides like shields that have it. Padded and leather armor apply to both melee and range defense for their bonus.
Since we're doing equipment, how much would it cost me to take? Because I like what I got, really. My equipment, I'm really not interested in changing it. But how much would it cost me to take my true sword from a +2 to a +4?
Well, the thing is +4s. You would have to find a blacksmith that was basically a level 15 character who's a blacksmith
Well,
who has the max
I do
max
know one.
proficiency. Well, you know the giant of the deep
Yeah.
that could potentially forge one for you. Um, but he is currently
That's fine.
in battle.
But I can bring it up to a +3, I guess.
You could.
So what would that cost?
What is the plus right now? It'd be
+2.
300. It'd be 300 gold.
That's all?
Well, remember, it's
It's already done. I get it.
It,
So it's just being
it's
repaid.
100 for it's 100 for a
I know.
+1.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
okay,
problem.
so
Should
making a
should
so
I
making
improve?
I think that's a bit cheap, to be honest with you, dude. Yeah.
hush.
Well,
I don't
well,
got
the
that
thing
much
is,
gold.
I'm not
That's all right.
expecting. I'm giving you guys a lot more gold than I normally would in other things because I want you guys to test out the limits of things.
Sure.
So it's
No, that
gonna
sounds
be
fine.
it's gonna be +3 bow would be 300. Enchanting the bow.
If you have no, it's 100 plus 200 plus 300, so it's 600 to have a +3 bow. To give you an idea, normal money that you would get is rolled in the d20s. So if you get like gold caches and things like that, it's like you get a gold cache, roll 5d20, and it's just everybody gets 59 gold. Like multipliers you do for towns and stuff, like times 5. But you guys have been getting a lot of money.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's
Because
cool. That's cool. That's cool.
I need you to.
Yeah. No, I get it. But but that's why you gave her only 20 gold a month on the business. I get it. Yeah.
Mhm.
hmm
Yeah.
I guess my question is for the items that I already have, like my Tommy guns, can I make those into +3 magic versions?
No, because they are mechanical in nature.
Okay, I can't do that with the electric plus either. All right. Are there any like miscellaneous magical items I can peruse before we leave?
Look, okay, yeah, you got 5 minutes. You got
Okay,
5 minutes.
just roll
Make
real
your
quick and see
charisma
if there's
roll.
anything
Yep,
interesting.
yep. Make your
Charisma,
charisma roll.
gotcha. It's only be +1 because of my proficiency. 11.
11. There is your buddy, Gibbo is his name. He's a goblin. He comes up to you and is like, "Hey, Chief, I got something that might interest you."
Okay, let's see it.
And he hands you what looks to be a stick.
Oh yeah. Sticks are good.
Oh, is it like a good stick? Like it's got the little handle and everything?
It's a good stick, and when you squeeze it, it's a switchblade.
Ooh. That's
Okay, how
perfect
big
for
is
your
this?
associations.
It magically adjusts its size. So if the mech is holding it, it's a mech size switchblade. If you're holding it, it's a U size switchblade.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep it as a backup weapon. I'm guessing it functions like a dagger.
It functions like the assassin's blade from Assassin's Creed.
Pops out of a sleeve.
So if you put the
Wait.
stick
Oh, wait.
underneath,
Let me see. It's a cut off a finger to use it.
no, he just attaches it to the in a part of the mech, and so say you punch, and then the blade can extend.
Oh, so it's like extra damage on a punch then?
Punch or slash, or it's an anti-grapple thing. So whenever you're grappled, when you break the grapple, you can actually damage the attacker by hitting them with the switchblade, or you get a bonus to freeing yourself from bindings because you have a switchblade.
Okay. Just send me the specifics on that when you have it, exactly what bonuses I get.
Okay. So I
All right.
guess we're going a Delvin.
Delving.
Nice.
So they tell you, they will see you in a little bit. They escort you to the first level. They open it up and tell you, it's like, well, most adventurers come down here whenever they get to sufficient strength, or they die. But we don't think that's going to happen to you, especially to the big, the father to be of, the largest population spike in Gabopolis history, except for Big Bertha. But that's not the point. In you go, and they basically push you. Down
Let the
stairs.
dog go first.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going down. I'm not going first. Definitely let the big guy
Hunting
go first.
dog. Hunting dog goes first.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, no. The
You-
tank goes first.
Oh, the tank. Okay, I have a tank. You go first.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm sure
so
there's no danger whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
GOP reflex.
Yay! I suck at those.
Yep.
All right, that's a D20.
That sounds like a you problem.
No. I'm rolling versus your reflex. What's your
Oh,
reflex
versus.
score?
Oh, you beat me. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. GOP.
Mhm.
As you are going down the stairs, it's nearly impossible in a big suit. It's kind of dark. You're going down, and you hear a chunk. You
Okay.
wait. Nothing seems to be happening. Um, and then
I
you
stepped on a
hear
gnome.
you hear a rumbling sound
Mm-hmm.
as a giant boulder is rolling down the stairs behind you now. I would start running.
I'm going to use my movement to teleport behind the boulder.
It reflects you. Like you try
Huh?
and it you back.
Oh, okay.
It is a magic boulder. You're not going to teleport away from my boulder. Start running.
Okay. I will
There are
use my
runes on the boulder to prevent people teleporting past it.
Well,
Under it or
technically,
over.
it would be an infernal boulder. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, fair
then
enough.
it's an infernal boulder.
Da, da,
It is a
da,
big rock.
da, da, da.
Okay, in that
Dun, dun,
case,
Da, 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 da,
is
da,
there
da, da.
I'm guessing it fills the entire space behind me, so I
Yeah,
can't like
well, the thing about that teleportation is you use it in combat. You're not in combat with the boulder, so
now I get it. We want to run away from boulder scene. I get it. Well,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, okay.
run from
as you're
boulder.
running, cardboard cutouts appear in front of you, pointing down the hallway, encouraging you.
Yes, just
Yes,
make
thank you.
a might roll. Just make a might roll to run.
Okay. I was gonna use my grappling hook because
You
that
can use your
automatically just
grappling
goes.
hook. It give
Yes,
you
okay.
advantage.
Okay.
It's a narrow corridor.
Plus that'd be
How
plus
tall is it?
It's
Not
about
good.
10 feet.
The
No, but I
next,
get advantage.
oh,
He
that's
gets
good.
advantage. So
The
15.
next cardboard cutout has the Home Alone kid look. Oh, you know that.
but right before it gets smashed.
Mhm.
All right, everybody, make your might rolls to run away from the boulder.
Oh, we're running too. I
Can
thought
I
it was
climb
just
over?
him.
No. It
Th-
goes behind the entire party and it's going. It's a
Okay.
going.
All right.
So technically, you wanted to be first.
I
Which is
uh,
why he told me
imagine
not to
a,
be. Ha ha.
yeah,
Is there-
imagine a demon lying to you.
Go
You don't have-
last.
there's no pluses on my.
So
Is there any? Is there any area above it where I can like
No,
take
I already
flight?
established that.
Mhm.
I mean, you
yeah,
could
no, we're
fly
running.
away from it.
No,
Yep.
we're
Okay,
running. It's fine.
I'm flying above the party.
Do
Yeah.
Okay, so
do
you
we
want
hit
me
add
the
to-
roof.
anything to this role, like survival or something like that?
You're making a might roll plus your proficiency.
Mhm.
You would not add survival until well, you're gonna make a survival roll once you turn the corner.
Okay, no problem. I got a 16.
Nice, lady. Very
Wonderful.
nice.
Boulder. Boulder is slower than everyone. So, except for GOP.
Huh?
So,
No, I got a 15
oh, you did? I see a 5.
because you said advantage.
Oh, okay, that's true. Oh, that saved you. That saved you so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so everybody make me a survival roll as you turn the corner and it's like
Okay. So that should also be a +5. Oh, and just remember, these are non-combat things, so you guys should all still get that +1
Okay.
on top.
Yep.
Hang on.
Okay, so
All right.
12.
4, 5,
All right, so you
You
guys
know, I'll
all
spend
see
an advantage on that too.
okay,
Yeah.
so
6,
you
7,
all
8.
see a small outcrop to the left that you guys could hide in.
Okay,
Okay.
And
so
so
what?
you all
Reflex
duck
roll?
in there. No, you can just duck in there. You're fast enough ahead of the boulder
Okay,
that only the mech has to make a reflex roll
Oh,
to fit
fun.
in. Well, you're
Okay.
huge.
That's
Dang.
true. All right, so that'd be. Oh, that's just a reflex. Okay.
Reflex plus your proficiency.
Yep. Oof, I keep rolling horribly. Um. Yeah, I'll spend my last advantage. I have to.
I melt into Lady's downy feathers. She's soft.
Nope. So you're basic, yeah, because you didn't want to get hit by this boulder.
No,
I
I did
made it.
not.
I made it a bad boulder. So
Fair
the
enough.
boulder rolls past and basically wedges you into the like you're basically the cork and the party's the wine. You're like poof, champagne just poof, and then you like push yourself. Everybody spills out into the hallway, and you're safe from this particular trap. A lot of the
Yay!
other traps were tripped by the boulder going forward, so you don't have to worry about those.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Yay.
going down, you feel a dastardly chill in the air. Like it is getting colder and colder the deeper you go.
Okay.
Which is natural.
And when you get to the bottom of the stairs, everyone make me a survival roll, and anyone that has um, elder studies make me a roll, and anyone that has scroll making make me a roll, and anyone with knowledge of divinity make me a roll.
Okay, that's a lot of.
Survival is 20 plus.
D20 plus your ranks in knowledge divine. Or study religion, whatever I called it.
16 for my first roll, and then you said my scroll making. I'm guessing that's
Mhm.
intelligence based. So
Mhm.
I got a
I'm
14.
climbing on the walls just so.
Oh, 15 because of GOP.
Mhm. Yep.
yeah, you guys should get your +1s on that. Yeah.
So all of you pass. At the bottom of at the bottom of basically where you see the boulder that's impacted with the wall, there's a large open hallway. There's ice and everything that is formed on the walls, and you see something that you would call as a reconnoiter. Is the best word for it. It is a frozen skeletal like creature, and it is currently locked in battle against a fire drake.
Active battle?
Hmm.
They are actively fighting each other. This skeleton thing is swinging its sword. The dragon like flutters back, and the dragon breathes fire, and the skeleton raises its arm and like gets completely covered in ice, like an ice block in WoW, and then the fire melts it back down to where it's mobile, and they seem to be stalemating one another, attacking without end.
I see.
Hmm. So, well, I was gonna say we should let them wear each other down and then take out the
Yeah.
victor. But if they're stalemated, what are we gonna do?
Well, my cardboard
We-
cutout is shows up and beside them. It is encouraging them both.
I think he
The
needs to have a
the s-
limitation on his cardboard cutouts.
My
the
cardboard cutouts have given no advantage to nothing ever.
Except to
the
agitate.
Yeah, that one.
the skeleton grabs the cardboard cutout and hits the dragon with it,
Nice.
and it fractures, and the dragon whips its tail, and just smacks it out of the skeleton's hand, and they keep fighting. The skeleton's hitting the dragon with its sword to little to no effect, and the dragon tries to bite the skeleton, but for anyone that chews on ice, you're a bad person. But
Oh.
so
Who
not
here
because
does not chew on ice?
it's what it does to your teeth, not necessarily that it's a foul practice.
Is there
Anyways,
a font around? A magical font?
yeah, that's a
Whatever you
great
call it?
question. Make a roll. Make a magic
Since I
roll.
can detect them, if they're around.
Yeah, make me a 1d20 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence modifier roll.
Okay, let me bring it up here.
I'm waking up.
Okay, intelligence 16, so that's +3.
Yeah, you smart girl.
Um,
So +1 from your proficiency, so plus 1d20 plus 4.
+1 for GOP, so that's 5.
Yep.
And proficiency for detecting. I've never done this before, so there is no skill for it either, other than it's one of the druid
Yep.
abilities.
Yep.
Okay, so it's what? +5? No, yeah, +5. 20 side of +5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. Good thing I wasn't rolling to hit anything.
You have no idea. You cannot sense the.
Um, nothing. Too much fire and ice here.
Indeed. So, what are you doing, dragon?
No, I'll just look around, see if I can
Mm,
spot anything.
Okay, make me a reflex roll.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, at
No.
least I don't fumble.
At least you don't fumble, but it is not enough to get out of the way. So, as you guys are looking around, as you're looking around, kind of stepping past lady a little bit, kind of looking, holding the torch up, everything like that. He is engulfed in flames as the dragon uses its fire breath, and it kind of just clips him in the fight. Just
What is it with you getting caught on fire?
I know it's weird.
okay. So you
It's
have
almost like
40,
destiny.
47 health, right? Correct, sir?
No, I have 60. I have fully healed, so I'm back up to 63, I think.
63. Fantastic. I love it.
Wow.
I love it. Hold on a
Wow.
second.
That just makes me feel like he's gonna die.
All right.
I
So,
feel so small.
all right, dragon. I'm not going to do anything to you right now, but you are engulfed in dragon fire, which
Oh no.
which sucks. So,
Stop,
yeah.
drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Drop, and roll.
Hey,
So,
Rolling,
wait, is this the dragon that I
rolling,
already know?
rolling down
no,
the
no, no. This is a fire
river.
drake. Also, GOP, I need you to make a reflex roll for me too.
Okay. I didn't know we were even that close to these things.
These things
That's
are
fine.
massive. Like they are huge.
Oof.
I'm moving
Okay.
out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you hop to
Maybe
the
trying
side.
to find their lost treasure or something
What's
while they're
your
fighting.
what's your max health, GOP?
78. Plus, I have an
70,
absorb shield apparently of 10 points at the start.
78. Woohoo! Yahoo! Excellent. So, this is something that there's a you are charred, It's just the name. I know it doesn't apply. Both you and Dragon are charred. This is something known as a legendary burn, a char. Just note that on your character.
Okay. I do only take half that because of my I have resistance and I have an absorb shield. So I should have just absorbed that damage.
That's not the damage. I'm rolling to see whenever the char would take effect, what your new health total will become.
Oh, okay.
So I rolled a 28. So your new health total will be 28 if the char activates.
Okay.
All you
Now,
have to do. Mhm.
no, go ahead.
This is something based on your luck and fate. It's kind of like what happened to Dragon whenever the eye attached to him. So, what this is basically doing is if the next roll you make is successful, you don't have to worry about this. But if it's not, your hit points are going to take a hit.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay.
In
But
my
it's perfectly
in my knowledge of stuff,
fine.
are fire drakes intelligent or animal?
Drake is animal, dragon is intelligent.
Okay. Well, when you get around to me, I'm going to speak to it because I'm an elf. I can speak with animals, and I'm going to do that telepathically, however, as I speak to it.
All right, it is your turn. You may
Um,
try to speak to it. It is at a disadvantage because it is currently locked in mortal
I
combat.
get that, but I'm asking a very, very simple question.
Mhm.
Would you like some help there, buddy?
All right, roll for me, please.
Okay.
Not if it's persuading, if it hears you.
Well, I'm speaking
What
in its
would he
head.
add to that?
I'm in its head,
Okay.
so
All right.
Yeah,
If it hears you over its own thoughts, make your charisma roll.
okay.
an animal.
Okay, let me see. It's 4 because it doesn't like me, so I don't double that. But I do get advantage on charisma rolls though. So
So it neutrals to a normal roll.
right, which
Well, thank
thank
God.
God. So 15.
Yep. Oh no, you had disadvantage, and then you gave yourself advantage, so it neutrals to just base dice.
Why would I have
Okay.
disadvantage?
Because I
No.
said you had disadvantage because the dragon's in combat.
Okay.
Because
Well,
it is
that's a fumble.
distracted by its own will to live. It's
No
just a
problem.
beast.
I have my first critical fail of the day is not considered critical fail.
That's right. So it's
So
just a 6. It just doesn't hear you. You can try again with your second action.
I see. Oh, that's right. I do have the second actions, don't I?
Yep.
I will make sure to keep my distance, and oh my
Wow,
God,
I saw
I
it.
will take cover behind
But I
something
do
so
have
that way if we.
advantage on it, but then I have disadvantage.
That's
So
right.
okay, yeah, he just doesn't hear me. All right, fine.
You just didn't. That's fine. You can try again. You both take cover from these
Oh, of
two's
course,
titanic
do that.
battle, and you see over in the corner a little goblin, a familiar goblin female.
Oh.
Familiar goblin.
Well, familiar
Kesha.
to
Oh, fem-
Kesha.
Mhm.
Hey, over here. You don't want to get
We.
crushed, do you?
Yeah, I really don't want that.
You don't want to get flayed or burned, or these two have been fighting for 100 years. Come on.
Hmm.
So I see you
Well,
survived.
Oh, of course I did. I'm wouldn't let my uncle do me in. What do you think? The piss off. He's a little weak.
Your
The mhm.
your coup d'état failed. You know.
The first step failed.
What do you
Once
want to be in
I
charge for anyway?
well, who doesn't want to be in charge?
but you have all those goblins who are already under your command. Why not start your own place?
Yeah, but they're
I
all
have.
dead though.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
those are
true.
all dead. And the wizards are dead. But the other half of the army isn't dead. But they're
Why
currently
not?
fighting the dwarves.
Like, literally, why not just start your own town?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I
She is ambitious.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily want to start my own town. I want to take my uncle's town because that means I'm better than him.
Oh, I see.
but But if the town you build is better than his town from scratch, would that not mean you're even better?
Oh,
But that means
good
that's a
logic.
lot of work.
Oh,
This intelligent,
Uh,
bossing people around to fight for me so I can take something is a lot easier than going through the logistics of building it myself.
True, but then again, if you try to take it from someone else, there's a chance you'll fail.
Yes, but there's also a chance that I can, destroy things that he finds valuable.
I see. Well, if you ever change your mind and it's something other than just revenge on your uncle, I might be able to help you finance a new town.
I'm sure you could, but look, I find that you two are, well, mostly you two. The cat kind of and the bird girl is inconsequential. But
Oh,
you two are at least useful to me. So I
mm,
would much rather you not get squished.
fair.
I think we should probably move. So yeah, I'll move. I don't care. I'm
Yep. So
getting out of the way.
the mark falls off of you and Dragon, because you have left the zone. So you're safe. You don't have to worry about your hit points or nothing. So,
So mark that on the map. Okay.
mm-hmm.
What
Uh,
map?
Yep.
I guess we
I
keep
ain't making the
heading
map.
down level 1.
Yep, she leads you down level 1. She says there's going to be quite a number of different battles and things um, right this way, but in exchange for you having defeated my particular coup d'etat, I had decided that the least I could do was set up some form of kindness.
I look at Gizmo.
I look back at you.
I look at you
I'm very yeah.
side-eyed.
I say nothing.
Fair enough. Okay, go ahead.
So she has set up a couple of tents and then says you can stay here. There's a campfire, there's food, and have a nice day.
And she heads off.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone search for booby traps thoroughly.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
The first thing I do as soon as she leaves. Who's testing the food for poison? I think that should be Chester,
It
considering
should
it's
be.
I
cookies.
It
thought
should
that
be.
was a druid. It should. I thought I had a ability to test with a spell. I think.
Oh,
Mm,
maybe I have no idea.
that's
If you have
awesome.
that, then
You should do that.
cool.
But yeah, we make sure that we're not going to get murdered in this camp.
you say that, but
Yeah, I know. I know. I know.
does anyone have any antitoxins?
I have stuff actually. I do actually.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, and since we're out of town, I should roll a d4 to start working on a spell scroll
Okay, that is
since I can't
only
train.
water.
Puffin has disappeared. I
Okay.
don't know what happened to
That's
him.
right. So I'm just seeing what you guys are doing. So what are you rolling for, GOP?
Since we're not in town and I can't like pay to have training done, I'm going to start working on a spell scroll.
Okay. Everybody roll a survival to search for traps.
Yes. Okay. So,
Let me roll first, so you guys get a +1 on that.
oh, okay.
Let,
Uh,
let me check to see if I got a spell to detect poison.
I think
mhm.
you did say
I
you
think
had. Yeah.
She has a spell that removes poison from
Oof.
food and drink, I believe.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
From
awesome.
that would
water,
Water.
but not. Or do
well.
you mean water and food?
Just water.
Okay.
I didn't
So
get anything great,
I
but you
didn't see
guys.
anything through the levels up to 7th level. I didn't see anything. I saw the water one, but that's it.
you don't see anything.
I got
Okay, I'm rolling.
21. Yeah.
Nice.
This is a survival,
Yep.
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
+2 there. 24.
Hey,
Dragon?
lady. Doing great
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, she is.
Make the survival.
So reflex.
No. We're checking the camp.
Yeah, so be intelligence.
Excellent.
Oh,
2 people made it. So the 2 people that were checking and didn't make it, I'll get to you guys in a second. Chester, Celtic, roll initiative.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then
I'm not-
GOP, Maximus, roll initiative.
After they do? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on clear.
Ooh.
Nice!
Ooh.
Plus 1.
Just waiting for my
21.
I
What do
was
we do for initiative anyway? It's just
reflex
It's your
plus one.
reflex.
reflex
level
and your
one.
proficiency. Yep. Nice. All right, now I'll roll mine. That's showing me plus 2.
Okay.
I am last.
He got a cramp in the armor there. Yeah.
All right. So here's
Got caught
what
with my pants down.
happens. Here's what happens. Since they failed, Dragon and GOP are going to get hit, but by the mimics, as the entire camp comes to life, as they were all mimics. The
Cool.
tents,
Cool.
the pots,
Cool.
the cups, everything she laid out, all mimics, waiting for you to go to sleep. Then they were going to try to eat you
Then why didn't they wait till we slept?
Because we
because you
searched
started
for them.
rifling around. Yeah, you searched for them, and they got caught. GOP, you are bit by a mimic for 4 max health reduction. Dragon,
Wait, it hits me?
whenever it springs on you, it automatically hits you.
Oh. Well, I do have my absorb shield. Does that count?
The absorb shield. Let me see.
Oh, and also I automatically have 4 damage resistance, so it did not hit me.
I'm the GM.
Okay,
Ah.
well. I mean, if it only
This
did
is
4
the-
points of damage, is
This
my
is
point,
not
but-
damage. This is max health reduction.
Oh, okay. So the absorb shield, it wouldn't do anything.
The absorb shield will stop it, but damage reduction does not
Okay.
apply to max health reduction.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. I just thought that minus the thing. That's okay. All right, cool.
So the shield absorbs it. Dragon, do you have any absorb shield or anything like that?
No, I don't have a shield.
Okay, so your health is reduced by 8. Just write that at the side. Otherwise, it doesn't do any other type of thing. Combat begins. Chester, you're first. There's a
Ooh.
bunch of bouncing mimics.
Alrighty. Well, I need my buddy. So I flank one of the bigger ones with pots and pans and me, and I go to it. So alrighty. So let's see here. Make sure I get that. I got okay. So that's okay. So let me do this in progression. So here's the first sword attack. Holy shit.
Nice.
That's a crit. That's a 20 crit. Nice. Then I have the shield bash along it, which is much less because it's offhand. What is that? Yeah, okay. So there's that. All right, and it hits. I'm pretty sure 20 hits.
Which mimic are you attacking?
The largest.
He said the
one.
largest.
The largest one?
Mhm.
That will miss.
Okay. My second sword with with my ability, right?
Yep, you haste, you're activating it.
19 misses, and then my second shield that hits.
Got him.
20.
And of course, pots and pans is on the other side. Oh, I had flanking. I forgot to add that. But that's
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what
You had
is?
flanking
enough
ignores their
pluses.
shield bonus.
Yeah, only if they have a shield.
Yeah.
That's true.
But anyway, I hit twice, and of course, you have to roll for pots and pans. So let me see here. Now, those are all crits. So
The dice roller broke for me. I don't know what I rolled.
You rolled a 27. So 19 plus 8.
He hits then.
And that second one was a 22.
I didn't. Yeah, he only attacks once. So
Oh, okay.
unless you want to get, because haste, when you know, no, the item only casts it on one target. So yes, you have haste. So for 2 rounds, the first
oh
round.
yeah, I got to give one to someone. You're right. I do
Mhm.
34 points of damage. And pots and
You sh-
pans. Did pots and pans hit?
Pots and pans did hit with his
Okay,
first swing.
so he
Do you want to
does.
give him haste so he can swing again?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I shall do that.
Okay, so he hit on both of them. So let me do his. Both of them are crits for him. So let's see here. Total bonus 19. Now, how do you
Nice.
have plus 21?
Just all the
Oh, you.
bonuses together.
Oh yeah, three plus 7. So I was like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
But
So
that's nice, dude. So we did a total of 53 points of damage. Plus, I put another
electric.
4 points of electric on there. So
Now
that
I did take
is
your advice and change the stacking and everything on there, like you asked.
sure. So how are you applying that now?
Each time you hit, it does 1 stacking electric damage. If you miss, it falls off.
So I hit twice, and therefore that would
It's
be
2 electric damage.
that. Oh, so only that. Okay. So 2 electric.
Yep, there you go. So 55 total damage.
That was a good round.
That was a good round for you. So now it goes to the biggest one, looking pretty upset with that hit. So now after Chester, it goes to Lady, I believe.
Get him,
No,
lady.
Okay. I am
and
taking
you
the
tied with Dragon.
yeah, tied with dragon.
Ladies
Uh,
first.
the closest one to me is
Is
being the
it is a little wooden
so
cup mimic. It is hopping
that's
at
gonna be the
you.
high. It's gonna be the roughest one at all.
Yeah,
You know
that's the
that, right?
hardest
Yeah,
one to hit.
of
It is
course.
hopping at you menacingly. But
Okay. I'm gonna use it
you
because I've never used this Triceratops spirit gore.
the
What?
the Triceratops spirit?
Yep,
Oh,
5th
that one.
level.
Okay. So here's the thing. You can summon it as a free
But
action, so you still.
it's too big, isn't it though?
No, it's a spirit.
No.
It phases
Okay.
through anything. It can fit anywhere.
Okay.
That's why I made them spirits instead of actual animals,
Okay.
because a lot of times druids are like, I have a dire bear. All right, it can't fit down the hallway. You leave it outside. There goes all your
All
damage
right.
and
That's
damage.
why you're spirit. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's a spirit. It appears for 1 round. You can have it 2 rounds in the battle. And it's going to do an ethereal gore. Now, normally, if you are bigger, since you're so much bigger than this cup, all your attacks have disadvantage to hit it because it is so small. A spirit doesn't care about that. It is a spirit. So, just roll the normal gore of the Triceratops, which is 1d20 plus 11, to hit this thing. And then its gore is going to do 1d12 damage plus 11 if it hits.
24.
It does, and it crits, so roll 2d12 plus 11.
2d12. If I'm a 12. Do those plus 11.
Boom.
Nice.
So it is not dead, but the cup wishes it was dead because you have hit it for 29 points of damage.
Poor
The
cup.
cup, yeah, the cup goes flying and bounces off the wall and looks really sad. It lost
Aw.
some of its little cup teeth, and the other mimics are making fun of it.
Aw,
Um,
that's so sad.
but
Yeah, but
you still have your main action and movement action, lady. You can attack.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna see if there's a font around.
Okay, make your roll.
That's a 20 sided plus
5. 1d20 plus 5. Gotta get up to get down.
Yeah, but Puffin,
There
keep.
is
Go ahead.
there is a font around. Roll a d6 to see what element it is. If you get a 6, you get to choose. So
Wrong.
1 is heat, 2 is cold, 3 is ash, 4 is will, 5 is tree, 6 is wild.
1 is what?
Heat. So there's a heat font here. So if anyone
I
has the
I
skill of
can't
heat,
use heat. I
yeah,
don't think.
nope, only heat emanates up from the dead god.
Mm,
Okay.
Well, I'll just make sure. I mean, everyone knows now. So if anyone can cast those kind
Yeah.
of spells,
right, right.
Yep.
Since I did that, I use the font. I don't get the attack. Correct.
No, it's a movement action to detect the font. So you can still attack.
Okay.
Would you like to attack the cup?
yeah, finish it
Uh,
off.
If she can.
if I can. That's the +8. 5,
Poor
Because
cup.
this is
6.
disadvantage. I mean, the cup might survive. The cup still got hit points.
Whoops.
Not
Yeah,
a lot of hit
but
points.
but Puffin, for the
Well, but
damage thing, just keep in mind I have 2 perpetual spells on me, and my battle orc form puts me in a 22 strength, or might.
Okay. It's
That's
a negative
why.
4 to hit.
That's why it's
Correct.
high.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can only have one perpetual spell active at a time.
Doesn't say that.
It does. In the document, it does. You can only have one perpetual spell.
All right, fine.
Well, no. I was just.
It's a -4 to hit. Correct.
No, disadvantage means the highest you can roll on the base dice is 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't. It's all good.
well, that's 18 total. She rolled 11 on her dice.
18 total, 11 on the dice. You're shooting at the little cup.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
max she can do.
You have hit the little cup.
1d8
Yep. This is very important.
+3.
This is the most important roll of the cup's life.
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Oh, max damage 12.
You have killed the little cup.
Oh.
It splits asunder.
From Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
And like an exorbitant amount of guts that should not be able to fit in such a small space, like unfurrow upon the ground, like, whenever you tear open has anyone here worked in the food service where they have those like bags of soup and stuff and you tear it open and it's just everywhere?
No.
Because I
Oh
had.
yeah.
I had to work at Wendy's, and you'd have to tear open like the ketchup and stuff and pour it into the different
Yep.
things for people to serve, and it goes everywhere. It's exactly what happens with this thing. It's just everywhere. So, lady gets the first kill. Wonderful. So now it
Nice.
goes to dragon. Dragon, you're a little bit toasty,
Yeah.
but you seem to be fine. There's mimics everywhere. I'm going to try to murder you. You should roll against mimics.
Get him.
Okay.
I'm done holding back. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm still only 5th level.
Yeah, you only 5th level. He's 9th level. I'm gonna get him.
I am taking
you.
shelter the best I can though, where I can, not get hit.
Well, you're staying back.
A cleaving
Yes.
t-shirt. A cleaving. Jeez, what's with all the dice of the
You
Just
gotta
refresh
cleaving?
the
We
room.
shall
refresh the
go.
page.
I can't. I'm not the owner of the room, so I can't. I can only pick up my dice.
Yeah, refreshed it.
Hit you.
Just
Cleaving we
refresh.
shall go. Cleaving we shall go.
Nice. There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
So what are you
And
aiming at? Are you aiming at
Oh,
another
the closest mimic coast that's looking staring me down.
the corpse?
Hmm?
What?
Are there any living mimics still?
I
There
think
are
he
a
said the
bunch of 'em.
closest one. The
Oh,
closest
the
one to him.
closest one. Yeah, I couldn't hear what he was saying. Like the closest one staring him down. All right, so you're attacking the coat rat mimic. Okay, so you have hit the coat rat mimic.
If a critical, do I even need to roll with my plus 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Because you
have
may
more.
fumble.
I can't fumble.
You can still roll. I mean, Doted only applies to the first instance that you would. It negates the first one in battle. So 17. All right, roll
This
again.
is
Yeah, I know what it says. You'll get the shield, but it basically, because you're a cleric, it'll come back every other round. So every other round you can fail, but then the Doted will come back on you and protect you.
and that's another crit.
All right, 2 crits. Roll damage. 32. All right, you hit the coat rack mimic for 32 damage. It's still alive. Looking pretty healthy. Looking at you like you ain't nothing. It calls you a punk. Your mama's a punk. Although it can't speak, it just like gurgles menacingly at you, like it's gargling marbles. So now after that, it goes to the mimics. So there are lots of mimics. So
Yeah. How many
the
total?
GOP, roll me d20.
Okay.
3, 3, 3.
15.
15 mimics, -1 because you
Okay.
killed the cups. So
All right.
the other part of the set, the 4 cups, are going to hop at Lady and attack her because she killed their friend, little Timmy the teacup.
So I got
We got-
4 mimics on me. Okay.
You got 3 mimics on you. The
Okay.
one
Yeah,
was
one is
murdered
dead.
by you. One is dead.
Okay, set of 4. All right.
So miss. I think I got you. And I think I got you. So you are going to take. Your max health is reduced by 6 as the little mimics suck the life
Okay.
out of you.
Oh,
All
don't
right,
I
so
get to get my cleave?
only if you kill it. You didn't kill it.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's looking pretty healthy. So the coat rack mimic, and its friend, the sleeping bag mimic, is going to attack Dragon. Coat
Mhm.
rack mimic falls down. The other mimic. Oof.
Don't forget both of them have hunted on it.
What?
So don't forget both of them have hunted on them.
Yeah. That doesn't affect their rolls. It affects yours. You do. Oh yeah, you did extra damage because you have hunted. That's right. You did an extra point of damage. They took 33. I'm sorry. I almost cheated you at a point of damage. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, anywho, so that one crits you, so it's going to bite you pretty good, but it's a coat rack mimic, so it's going to do this.
I thought the correct mimic fell. It was a sleeping bag.
No, it's a sleeping bag mimic. Is going to reduce your max health by 7 as it bites you, and it's going to grapple you. So make a grapple roll against the sleeping bag mimic. It got a 15. Beat a 15.
Okay, so what's that? Oh, wait. Oh,
That's
him?
might. That's
I
might.
mean,
Your strength.
okay, so yes, I know. Okay, there we go.
All right, so it's a tie. Roll again.
Oh, wait, do I get my bonus from hunted?
That's to hit. That's not on roll like resisting grappling. Almost. So you are engulfed by the sleeping bag. You are currently inside a sleeping bag.
Then it's easier to hit the sleeping bag.
I mean, have you ever been inside a sleeping bag? You're bound. You're like your arm. It's like, being constricted by a snake. You are inside a sleeping bag, and it's hard to breathe in here. But it is potentially easier to hit it if you swing the halberd at yourself. Whack. So, which reminds me, I don't know if you can even use a pole arm with, your arms held at your side by a sleeping bag. I have to see the semantics how that would work. Anyways, but let's move on to the next one. The ones that are attacking GOP, which will miss, which are I'm just gonna roll to see if I get a critical. Let's see,
Yeah.
how many have I thrown at? I've used 5 of my mimics. I have 9 mimics left. I'm gonna put 5 mimics on you, GOP. But no, some of them could hit you, but I'm going to save those. And no, I'll throw them on you. So
Mhm.
let me see here. So the 3 mimics that have no hope in beans of hitting you are the handkerchief mimics.
Nope.
No hope in beans. They flop around aimlessly. And then the 2 tent mimics. They can hit you.
Let's go for it.
All right. So, because tent mimics have mimics don't do damage. They reduce health, but they have very high chances to hit only, and they don't do ranged attacks. So,
Nope.
miss. And the next one, miss.
Miss.
Almost got you.
Oh, and
So
I'm
then,
going to assume that they do piercing damage.
they do. They don't do damage. They just reduce your max health when they hit you.
Okay.
So it's not any damage at all. It just reduces your max health.
All right.
Which is weird for a machine. I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but it may hit you through your machine, but it would have to go through the machine. So hold on, let me work on the semantics of that, okay? Let me work on that. 1 second. So, Chester,
Yeah.
you got 4 mimics on you. 2 of
Mhm.
them may have a chance to hit you. I doubt it. But they are pillow mimics.
Okay.
You're gonna suffocate him. Pillow
Not a
fight.
chance.
Ooh, comfort.
This is
Comfort.
miss. And so then the last 2 mimics are blanket mimics.
Well, okay. Go ahead.
Does a 25 hit you?
Yep.
All right. So the next one, you have a 20-point absorb shield, right?
Well, in my battle arc form, 25.
25. All right. So battle or form, you activate the perpetual battle or form. So both
Well,
of
no,
those would
that's
hit
not.
you.
That's my enchanter. It's not perpetual.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, okay. As I'll say, it's like you should only have 1 perpetual spell, and then the other one activates, and then goes away
Yeah,
after
yeah,
couple
no,
rounds.
that's what I would have to do. I have the perpetual might spell, and then the
Mhm.
ability boost, and the battle orc would just be cast every morning and delete from my spell uses.
Yeah, you would just cast those, and
Yeah.
whenever you go combat, they would last for combat, basically.
Well, no, they specifically say they last until I choose to dismiss them.
Oh, okay. Oh, did they not say perpetual next to them?
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
using
because
perpetuals in this case. I'm only using 1 perpetual because you said so, and that's just on my
well,
might. The other things are just things I can cast as an enchanter. They're
yeah.
not
That's what
magical
I'm.
spells. They're part of the class.
Okay, yeah. That's all good because I remember I specifically put some abilities and spells in there that didn't say perpetual on them, and that means they don't count as perpetuals. They're just
Yeah, yeah.
effects that go into
You're right.
essentially.
And that's right. The other one does not say perpetual. You're right. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
correct.
let's see for the hit. Those were criticals. Um, One of them was, the other one was not. So the one that wasn't a critical, let's roll that. 5 absorbed, and then 12 absorbed. So 17 total absorbed,
Okay.
which would have been bad to have your max health reduced by 17, but the absorb does actually mitigate that. Back to the top of the initiative. Do you guys want to continue this fight next week? Because we are about out of time.
Well, I don't know. We just might as well get to it. I mean, we're almost at it. So,
Yeah.
because I should be able to get this guy. Let's see here. I go
All
first.
right.
So,
Yep.
of course, you got to roll for pots and pans. But I
Mm-hmm.
have that. So that's 13. Okay. Here's my sword.
Oh no, pots and pans missed.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I believe a 17 misses for me as well. So let me do my
Pots
sword
and
with
pans
my.
will do a second attack. from your haste.
Oh,
Pots and
he
pans
hit.
hits.
Nice.
And he crit.
Let's see. This is all different now. The shield. Oh yeah, +6. Okay. +7.
He
Right?
did 13.
Nice. The shield misses. So let me do that
Mhm.
all again.
Mhm.
That's a hit.
You hit. That is no, not quite a crit. One away, I think. And
No,
another
that's a
hit.
crit for the sword. The
Oh,
shield
okay.
and the
Because
shield
you have
misses.
because you have 18
Yep.
strength. Yep.
Yep.
Shield misses.
So yeah, the sword does crit. I think it's a 12, so I got it by +1. So let me
Hooray!
do that, and then it's +10. I don't know what
How you
am I
doing,
doing.
GOP?
I'm doing well. I'm debating on my turn whether I should go and help one of my allies, so we can clear out these guys a bit quicker.
Okay, that and with the electric, that would be 22 plus what was that what did pots and pans do? 13, so 22,
Mhm.
35. So it's up to like almost 90 points of damage.
Okay, so 35 total. All right, cool. All right, so the first hit that you did, how much damage did you do in your first hit? Because you were the first one that. No, Pots and Pans was the first one that damaged at
He's
13.
first one to damage. He did
Mhm.
13. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, let me
And
see
then I did
here.
23.
So it is dead.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, one of the tent mimics. One of the tent mimics collapses. So you have 13 mimics left.
Kadoke.
All right.
I am done.
All right. So now it goes to no, not GOP. Wait,
Me.
Lady.
it skipped.
The
We
lady.
skipped GOP. GOP didn't get a turn last time. GOP, slap the mimics.
Oh yeah, because they hit me and I didn't
Yeah,
get
you
That's
to
right,
hit
didn't.
because
them.
you're
Yeah, you
last.
didn't
You
get a hit.
rolled like a
Yeah, 'cause
1 or
you're
something.
a 3.
I,
You
I
rolled-
did. Okay, well then I'll take my turn now and we can go to lady and then
Yep.
them and me.
Then Lady
Okay.
Dragon mimics you.
All right. So
I was
I
wondering
know
why they
another
were
one's.
living. I'm like, if I skip GOP, they get to live.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so just as a recap, the two that are fighting dragon have not been hurt, right?
Well, no, the sleeping bag on him hasn't been hurt. The coat rack has been hit for 23 damage in one solid hit.
Okay. And the only one that got hurt attacking Chester is dead.
Yes. And the cup is
Okay.
dead.
And lady's got 3 cups that haven't been hurt. I'm going to focus my attack on the 2 people who are attacking dragon, since I
Okay.
figure we're probably relatively close to each other anyways.
Mhm.
And I'm going to do my with my weapon. I'm going to do, what's the name of that? The rank 4, so I can hit 2 enemies with the melee attack.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
what
gonna
are you attacking? Okay. You declared it. Roll it.
Yes, I'm attacking the sleeping bag, like trying to get it off of him, and the coat hanger rack thing. So yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, and let me roll that. Do I roll 2 separate rolls, or it's one
2 separate
swing, so it's just
rolls.
one? Okay,
2 separate rolls because you have a chance to fumble.
fair enough.
Rumble.
All
Let's get Gary to rumble.
Nice.
25 on the
Very
sleeping
nice.
bag,
Okay. Good.
and 15 on the
That's a miss
on
on the
the
coat rack.
even if it's prone.
Oh yeah, you auto hit if it's prone. So yes, you hit it.
Okay. And then I will do the first one is a crit, the second one is not.
Okay.
So I will do it's that. I gotta make sure my damage. It's 2d8 plus 10.
Yep. I gotta make sure of this too. This is very important for me.
Right. 22, and then an additional, because I have to add the additional damage. 4. Oh, nice. So 26 points of damage on the sleeping bag.
Dragon.
Yeah.
You take 26
Yeah.
points of damage
Yeah.
What?
as you are hit with a halberd.
Fair enough. Darn it.
You
because
hit
I
me.
told
What did you expect?
I was trying to just graze it. I was trying to graze the edge, you know?
I told you that it had fully engulfed him, and you said you swung at it, so he is
fair
inside
enough.
it.
It's like Punch and Judy. GOP's
Yeah.
Judy.
hmm
Punching Judy. I didn't think I'd hear that reference. Anyways, um,
Well, maybe
But
it'll
yes.
make it easier for him to break out since I've
yeah, maybe
sliced
yeah,
part of it.
but yeah. So both of you take 26 damage, and how much do you do to the
Oh, the other guy. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
so,
correct.
all right. That's a minimum of 5. So,
I thought you did 1
that
point of damage. I was like,
yeah,
"Yeah."
that's 14 points of damage.
Okay,
and then
14 points of damage.
Oh no, it'll be 15. I'm sorry, not 14, because it's minimum of 5. And then also an additional 2.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, keeping track of all this. So now it will go to after GOP. It goes to Lady. Lady.
Get him, lady.
Okay. I got Triceratops for one more round. This round, right?
Yep, you can tell the Triceratops to attack a cup, and you can
Yep.
have it attack all 3 cups because it can trample.
Yeah.
Okay. Have him trample the
All right,
cups.
roll to hit.
Plus 11. 21.
21.
1 will hit. Roll damage, and that is a Triceratops does have it does not have a 30 strength, so that's not no, it does have a 20 strength, so that will critical. So 2d12 plus 11. Triceratops
2d12.
horns like the Triceratops has a plus 6 from its horns. That's pretty good. It has plus 5 from its strength, and each one of its horns is basically like a long sword, so it counts as like plus 6. It's really close.
22.
Yep, 22 points of damage to each one of my poor little cup mimics.
Aw.
What did my cup mimics do to you,
Yeah.
lady? What?
Spell on myself.
Okay.
Hang on. Spider feet. I'm getting on the
Okay.
wall and shooting from
Okay.
there next round.
All right. Well,
Out
you
of
can use your
range.
movement to jump onto the ceiling and just stick to it with your feet.
Am I
So
going
you're
to
like
get a
laying.
negative? Am I going to
No.
get a negative to hit? No? Okay, sure. Yeah. Before I'm out
Lady,
of range.
to help
Yes.
you out with the pronunciation of Triceratops. Tri means 3. Cera is from keratin, meaning, like a horn. And tops technically means eye, but in this case, it's referring on the face. But it's Triceratops. Tricera, as in keratin, tops. Triceratops.
I just call her Sarah, okay?
Okay, fine.
Or a trike
Mm-hmm.
if you're an arc player.
Wrong.
Anyways, so
Okay, gonna shoot at one of the little bitty cups. Okay, let's
well,
see.
no, you use your turn to cast the spell.
Okay,
You
and then
cast the
move.
I
spell
thought it
and
was a
move
free
it.
action.
No. Casting is not the free action was using the Triceratops. She
Oh,
used
okay.
her action to
Yeah.
cast spider climb on herself,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
used her movement to jump on the ceiling.
Wait, why would you do spider climb if you can fly?
Because it's a 10-foot high ceiling, she can't fly anywhere.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
She's gonna fly. You have a concussion. All right, she's dead. Next.
Next.
So it'll go to Dragon. Dragon, you're inside a sleeping bag. You've been hit by something like a daggum pinata. And you fall to the ground.
Is my weapon in the sleeping bag as well?
No, your weapon is outside, and
On the ground
you
somewhere.
can only really move your wrists, so you can't really attack the
Dude.
sleeping bag.
Dude, bust out like Hulk Hogan.
Sure I
Do
can.
the Hulk Hogan. Do the
I
Hulk Hogan.
had claws. I just literally just put my hands against it.
Yeah.
All right,
does
try
the
to
Hulk
tear
Hogan.
your way out. All right, make a roll against it.
And when you burst out
I
of its
think I should
stomach,
have
go.
been it just like it literally just swipe at
Yeah.
it from the inside.
That's fine. I mean, well, your hands are your
Paws, aren't
hand.
they?
So you're going to pull your hands up inside of it, like cross your arms and then slash down. Try to.
Yeah.
Okay, well, All right. So what I'm going to say is you will get a successful attack if you can beat its grapple, because it is trying to compress your limbs and break your bones like a constrictor. So if you can beat its grapple, you'll automatically hit it.
Does he get bonus points if he
Uh,
bursts out and says, "Hello, my baby"?
He'll get bonus XP if he doesn't get eaten.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Oh.
You
Oh!
win. Roll your damage.
That was so lucky.
But
He didn't. He didn't. He rolled an attack. He didn't roll his might. He's supposed to roll a might to beat grapple.
You
This is
still,
one
you
to.
still got a
No,
yeah.
he got a 7 if he rolled his might correctly, because his might's
Yeah.
+5.
But you still rolled a natural one.
my
That's my
bite's +4, but I got a level boost.
Yeah, but yeah, it's still. Yeah, I still rolled a natural 1, so you still
Yeah.
won, even though you rolled lower. So, roll your damage.
Get him.
5 plus 15. All right, so get rid of that. You see the sleeping bag like contort, compress, and like kind of reset itself a little bit around him, but it looks like it's in pain. It looks to be in pain. So now it's gonna go from after dragon to the mimics.
Wait. Shouldn't he have broken free if he rolled higher to escape?
He has clawed it, and it is regurgitating him at the moment. So he has
Okay.
got to peel himself out of the sleeping bag.
Okay.
So that'll be
So
his
he's no
movement
longer
action.
grappled. Is the point?
He's no longer. He uses movement action to throw it off of him.
Okay.
So, but I might get to eat him again. So let's see here. We're gonna go with Chester because I need to kill him quickly.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go with the 2 blanket mimics
And the pillows.
and the pillows. So blanket number 1. Never mind.
Ah,
Blanket
another.
number 2.
Oh my
Never
god!
mind.
Fumble.
Hello.
No.
Well, they can't really fumble; they just fall down.
That's
Well,
a
they're
hit.
they're prone. Yeah.
That's a hit, and that's a crit too. But they're pillows, so
Mm-hmm.
10
There's some
absorbed.
other attack.
Okay.
How close is your shield to being gone?
It
Just
is
curious.
gone.
Oh, excellent. So anything else will be max health reduction.
Mhm.
That's all the attack I have. So now I get to attack. I get to
I'm
flank GOP.
definitely
GOP.
dodging and nimbly going around while drinking a cup
Oh,
of tea.
it looks immaculate.
Mhm. Mhm.
GOP, what's your shield bonus? Because you're flanked, so I get to ignore. So reduce your AC by
6.
6. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so I just had to beat a 24. So
Yep.
the other tent mimic. Nope.
Nope.
The other mimic. I have, let's see, 3 other ones. Nope.
Miss.
Nope.
Nope.
Miss.
Nope. And then the last one that's on you before we get to. Yeah, because I had one more on you. So
You're a good tank.
yeah, he's a good
Well,
tank.
now I am. Now that I've got my one skill that I needed.
Gotcha.
Just
Right
barely
on the
missed
money.
me. 25 because it's 30. So no, that's 6. Darn it! You do just get me.
Got you, sucker.
Ah.
So let's see here. So this is going to. So you're only going to take half max health reduction because you're inside a suit. I'll be fair with you, okay?
Okay.
So what's your base health as a human?
Base health is 21 because it's really weak.
All right, you go down by 3.
And my absorb shield still had 6 points. So
All right, so it absorbs all 5 points.
yeah.
All right, so it absorbs. You have 1 point left. Anything? All right, so that's fine. So now we go to Dragon, which is going to get attacked by a coat rack because the coat rack does not like him.
No. Coat racks are notorious assholes. It's well known.
Well, also, what do cats use as scratching posts? This is it has
Revenge.
advantage. It has advantage to hit him.
Oh my god, ancestral revenge.
So that is a 19 to hit you, Dragon. Does that
But he
hit
has
you?
an extra
Mhm.
+1.
Yes, you know it does.
Oh.
Well, it has advantage. It's a coat rack versus a cat. It has
Oh,
advantage on its
yeah.
That's true.
attacks.
That is true.
Wasn't
So
it prone?
it got knocked. It stood up and then it attacked him.
Yes.
Yeah.
With
Okay, fine.
ancestral rage.
Ancestral Rage. Your max health is reduced by 2, Dragon. You take that rage. So now the sleeping bag's gonna try to eat you.
Just so all you know,
Mhm.
Kesha dies on sight. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Sleeping bag attack. All right, I've hit you. Now roll against my grapple.
Me?
Yep,
Mhm.
because the sleeping bag's gonna eat you again.
It's
It's
amazing
your
how
might.
much damage you've taken in this campaign, Dragon. I mean, honestly, it is
Yeah,
truly.
you-
I would think the gods of
I'm
damage must look upon you favorably.
all right, so you have not been eaten, but you do take. Well, you don't take. You reduce your max health by 5. Make sure to
What
write
the
next
hell?
to. Mimics don't do
How
damage. They
am I
just.
losing max health?
The
So
mimics
much
don't.
max health.
The mimics don't do damage. They reduce max health whenever they hit.
They're
That's why they're
life
only doing a D.
suckers.
Yeah, that's why they only do a D4, D6, D8 with no modifiers. Because if I gave them modifiers, they would be the most broken enemy in the game.
Mhm.
But they have the highest chance to hit of enemies, scaling for how, like, based on their scale, they have the highest chance to hit, but they do the lowest amount of anything. But it's max health reduction, so it bypasses damage reduction, shield, like, things that specifically say damage. Now, absorb will absorb the points, but anything else, it just reduces your max health,
Mhm.
which
Lady,
has to be healed by Cordon Bleu. Lady, go.
yes.
cordon bleu.
Oh, no, I have to
I
attack
thought
Lady. You're right.
I thought
Yeah.
Chester.
Yeah, no, you still going. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they can't reach me, dearie.
Yes, they can. So one cup is going to jump on top of another
The,
cup, which is going to
the,
jump on
the,
another cup,
okay,
and
so
then
that's 4 inches, 4 inches. That's
and
12
then
inches.
they're gonna the bottom one's gonna throw the other 2 cups at you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yep. So they're gonna fling themselves at you and attack.
Ancestral
So,
rage versus bird poop.
yeah, bird pooping in cups.
That's right.
Daggum birds. Got her. Ancestral cup
I'm a
rage.
little teacup, short and stout.
Here is my spout to take you out.
Oh no, that's not right.
So
wasn't it?
No.
reduce your
Wasn't it
max health by
Alpha?
7.
Wasn't it Alpha who sang that song the best? I do believe.
Yep, it was alfalfa. Yes. So,
Okay, wait,
lady,
hang on. Another 7 points down.
yep, it just reduces your
Okay.
max health by 7, and the cups fall on the ground, cackling maniacally in cup noise. So, GOP, it's your turn.
Okay. Any of the
Something like that.
so it's still the coat rack and the sleeping bag in front of me, right?
Yep,
They've taken the ones that taken damage. Okay.
yep. The
All right. Well, I'm
King
gonna.
Dragon somehow took 26 points of damage.
I know
Not
somehow.
somehow.
But the good news is it's not. He's not in it this time, so
Yep.
I don't have to worry about
And the
that.
good thing about max health reduction is, say, you have 50 max health and you only have 2 hit points left. If you take 5 max health reduction, you still have 2 hit points and 45 maximum health. Remember that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going
That's just
to
confusing to me.
do my
Mm.
swing
But
at those 2 guys. All right.
All right, swing at him. Roll to hit him. I bet
Hit
you won't. I bet you'll
swing,
fumble.
baby, 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 swing, baby, baby,
That's a
baby.
miss.
16. Oof. Okay. Oh wait, you said I have to roll for each individual one though.
Yep, you do.
So,
Go for the
all right.
second one. Miss on the sleeping bag. Hit,
Ah.
or wait, were you aiming? Which one were you aiming for first?
I probably would have aimed for the sleeping bag first, even though
Okay, so you hit the coat rack.
metagaming I'd rather do the other way, but no, that probably would have been the first one I'd go
Yeah,
after.
so you hit the coat rack, the one that
Mhm.
is my poor,
And that is
poor
in my
coat rack.
Yep, that's in my crit range.
Mm-hmm.
Which that increases it by 5. Yes. So 20
that's the
points.
20 points. There we go.
And an additional 1 point. So 21 points of damage to the coat rack.
Stop it. Stop it. Get some
How is
help.
it? How's it faring?
It looks pretty good. Do you know that
Okay.
rank 1 of endurance is pretty awesome?
They have skills, the freaking
Yeah.
monsters.
The monsters have skills. They have rank 1 endurance. Nerd.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's all I can do on my turn. So
Yeah, rank endurance is
Okay.
great. Anyways, next goes to the magnificent mage.
Yes, I'm an enchanter. I'm going to attack a pillow first. Then I'm going to do it one by one because I'm
What?
assuming pillows are not particularly tough.
No,
Here we go.
they are fluffy though.
They
didn't some of
are.
them crit fail?
You have
I
beat.
crit it. So
Okay.
let me do the damage on that
Okay.
just to see what we're looking at here. So that would be yeah.
Someone needs the sound bite. That's a lot of damage.
21. So what does it look like from that first attack?
So yeah, you hit it for 22 last time.
No, I
That's what I
haven't
have on
hit
my
it.
note.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I did. Yeah.
Yeah, so it explodes into
Okay.
feathers.
I go with my offhand shield attack onto the next pillow.
Okay. Um,
Yep.
make an intelligence roll for me.
Okay. Just straight.
Goop and yep, goop and slime is falling out, like is pouring out on the ground, but there are feathers floating through it. You see it. All the little feathers out of the pillow have teeth. All right, make your second attack.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, fine.
This fight is never gonna end.
No.
They're,
Offhand shield
they're-
into another pillow misses.
this is
A backhand with the sword misses, and my
also
last shield attack.
the pillow. I just envision this pillow like like hopping back and forth and just get
Thank
punched by a
God.
shield.
Thank good I got a hit on it. Yeah, because I keep my other damage going. That's So let me see. What is that? That's a. Oh, right. I screwed that up last time actually.
That's okay.
I have a question when you have a second.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hold on a second. Sorry. So yeah,
It's
that was
okay.
helpful. 14 points of damage to the pillow. Plus
No, not the pillow.
I add 4 on top of that, so that's 18. And pots and pans is going to lay into it as well.
Okay, so let me. I'm putting dice literally on my counter to make sure I keep track of the damage. So let's see here. Pots and pans, my man. Wow. All right, pots and pans. Let's see if you kill this thing outright. I
Yeah, it's
hope
got
so.
18 on it anyway.
It's got 18 on it. Ooh. So
Well, he's using full effort, right?
he is using full
Well,
effort.
he's got
You're
another
right.
attack
So,
coming. Yeah.
yeah. But so how much is that GOP? I'm dumb.
Maybe
18?
18. 18.
18, and how much did it have on it already?
So that would be 29 altogether.
29. All right, 29 altogether. Okay, so let me see here. So let me roll. So it heals from that. Let me roll.
Oh no, sorry,
for
with the 36.
36.
Yes.
Okay. So the way that works is that it has rank 1 in endurance, which
Mhm.
means that when it got hit for the initial hit of 22 damage, if it survives the next hit, it restores that health from that hit. It does that once per battle. Pots and Pans hit killed it exactly, so
Okay.
it just outright died. So he kills the pillow, and feathers go flying, and guts spill out on the ground. Excellent.
And
GOP, roll me
well, no, hold on a
2d12.
second. Potspan has one
Okay.
more attack, which he'll lay into a sheet.
A sheet? Oh, okay. Sheet. Let's see here.
Was on a
Oh,
blanket.
damn it,
Ooh.
Pots!
Nope.
All right, go ahead.
So Potts' sword just flies out of his hands
I'm
and
done.
sticks in the wall. All right. GOP, roll 2d12.
Okay. 8.
All right. Excellent. Thank you, GOP.
We're down
I'll get
to
to that.
what, like 9 mimics now or something?
Yeah, not counting the feathers, but yes. So
We're
now
not counting the feathers.
not you're not counting the feathers yet.
No.
Anyway, so now we go to yep, you're down 9 mimics.
Me.
So yep, go lady. You're on the ceiling. These cups have just insulted you. The Triceratops disappears.
It's gone. Can I summon a different one?
You
Now?
can. You can summon up to 2 animals in combat or the same one twice. So you can summon the Triceratops again. But I would summon the bear because the bear can, do that nice claw
Charge.
swing. It can do but it can do an AoE swing on him, so it's a better chance of hitting him.
Okay. Summoning the bear
All
spirit.
right. So the bear spirit is 1d20. I think it's 1d20 plus 5, but it's versus the reflex score of the mimics, which is a hefty 14. So 1d20 plus 5 versus 14 for the bear, and it's gonna. If
So
it beats that,
subtract 14, or I
No,
don't know.
just roll a d20. You
Plus
have to
5.
beat a 14. Yeah.
d20 plus
Why-
5.
Oh, I wrote, excuse me. Sorry.
Just
Wrong.
roll again. Just roll again.
Plus 5.
Yep, 1d20 plus 5. Now, since this is
Nope.
Oh man.
bear
Nope.
misses, but it's
Bear
your attack. It's your
fumbles.
attack now, lady.
Arrow, kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
All right.
Oops.
Fire that arrow.
Working on it.
Nice.
20.
All right, you've hit one of the cups. Roll damage.
1d8 plus 3.
Plus 2 for the arrow.
Nice.
11.
11. The cup looks angry at you. It looks angry. So now, after lady, it goes to Drago. Dragon, you have a bone to pick with this coat rack and a sleeping bag.
Yes, I do. Okay, I think I got 11 to hit it. Get anything? No, not 11. 12.
All right. So
Sleeping bag.
okay, you hit the
So-
sleeping bag. Go for sleeping. Go for Papa Palpatine.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
The sleeping bag is dead.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cool. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I have to just worry about this daggum.
You freaking cut rack. Yeah.
You hit the coat rack. Kill it.
Well, it's 8.
Well, it's not a crit, but you still hit it.
Yeah, you still damaged it. You're actually doing real damage to it now. Go for it.
Wait, what? With this. No, you wait. No.
Excellent. 15. Good job. It looks actually hurt now. Good job. You've done 36 points of damage to it total.
Nice.
Excellent.
So how many
Okay.
mimics are left now?
There's the coat rack mimic. There's the 3 cups. There's the tent, and the 2 blankets.
So set down to
So
7. Okay.
yep, 7 mimics. So the tent is going to attack GOP because it is flanking him. I got
That'll
you,
hit me.
sucker.
Oh crap, dude.
And
The tent
it
had
is
some like mighty vengeance. It doesn't like
Yeah.
metal or something. That makes sense.
it doesn't.
Tent spikes.
So here's the thing, GOP.
They always keep it down.
Yeah. Here's the thing, GOP.
Come on, that was the best dad joke of the day.
Indeed.
I'm not a dad. Let's see here.
He knows
Uh,
of.
yeah, this all right. Sorry, GOP. We're friends though. Oh wait, you only take half of this because of your
Yeah.
AC.
Yeah, the tents do hit hard. That's true.
Right. So your max health is reduced by 4.
Okay, well it'll be 3 because I had one last point on my
Yep.
on
So
on my
your human
shield.
health goes down to 17
Okay.
or 18.
I
The
got
suit appears undamaged.
2 blankets
So-
on me.
2 blank. All right,
I
2
thought it was
blankets.
2 sheets.
Hey now.
Same thing.
Hey now.
All right.
Hit.
All right, blanket hit. All right, let me roll for blanket. Reduces max health by 5. This next
Ooh.
blanket. And the thing is,
Hit.
yeah, reduces by 2.
It's the first
So
damage
now it
I've
goes.
taken in sessions. Nice.
Yep. Unfortunately,
Okay.
you got to find different means to restore max health. So now it
Yeah,
goes
but
to.
I have those means.
Yeah, we
You
have a
do.
means.
You
Yeah.
do. Hey, let me have my
Cordon
moments.
bleu.
Let me have my moments. But you still have to roll for it. It's once per day.
Yeah,
So,
well.
I'm going to throw cups at Lady.
Only 2 of them can come after me.
All right. Does that hit? What's your melee? No, what's your range defense? What's your range defense?
Ah. Beep, beep, beep. I never refigured it up after I changed.
So you have a 17 plus 2 because you're on the ceiling. So 19. I hit you on the dot. So 1, reduce max health by 2. Next one, it attacks. Fling!
Miss me!
It misses you.
Yay!
It bounces off the ceiling and gurgles angrily. And now the coat rack on its mortal enemy dragon with advantage.
She might be winning the battle of attrition though, because these things are taking every damage every time they hit the ground, right?
Yeah, they do. They're taking damage. They don't realize it because they're stupid cups.
Yeah, she's
I
playing
got.
the Russian long game.
Yep,
Mhm.
I got you, dragon. I got you, sucker. Reduce your max health
Oh,
by 10.
dang. What are you at, Dragon?
I
Yes.
I'm not evading because I'm on the ceiling, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
they're
what I
taking
thought.
damage every time they hit the ground, so they're hurting themselves attacking you.
Nice.
Except the one that's on the ground.
You know,
It's not.
He's the buff
I
one.
don't want to take that. I don't want to take 10 damage. I'm only going to take 5.
Well, you can't reduce it. It's not damage. It's max health reduction. Nice
Yeah.
try.
The one that's
Damage.
on the ground, lady, is a coffee mug.
Yeah,
know.
it's a
Of
coffee mug
course.
that says "World's Best
Wait a minute.
Faker."
Mhm.
Dragon, what does that put your max health at?
He's only been hit 4 times. He got hit for 10. He got hit for 6.
Yeah, but still, that's a minus 25.
Yeah, so his max health is down by 25.
Okay.
But
Well, he's
he
not gonna
had
die. Yeah.
no, he's not gonna die. He had 67 max health, so his health is down to what, 42? Yeah, your health max is like your health is at 42, and then you took 26 damage from GOP. I mean, from some alien
Well,
source
some from there was razors in the bag,
in the
in the
Yeah,
sleeping
bag.
bag.
that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
total.
Okay. So
So that's
GOP.
everything. So yep, GOP, go
My turn. Cool.
kill the coat
all right.
rack.
Yes, I'm going to do my swing. So I'm guessing I have the coat rack, and I guess my other
Tent.
person that'll get hit with my swing is the tent. Okay. So coat rack. Here we go. 21.
That'll hit.
All right, and then I'll
Kill
I'll
this
roll
thing.
for the. Oh, okay. I'll hit him first, then I'll roll for the other
Mhm.
guy. Okay, and that is not in my crit range. So. All right.
No.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate.
Oh,
But that bumps up to a 5, so 15 points plus
it's gonna live.
plus 4,
So
so 19
19.
points.
Did you really put it at 4? I'm gonna round it up. You did. It's taken 50 damage. So I don't want to mess with that. Anyways.
Well, it's
So,
taken 20
anywho.
technically.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, it'd be
yeah, it was at
19 points for
33.
me.
It was at 33, so it's at 53 points of damage, which is almost dead.
Get it.
Okay. The
You
second
get it.
hit is going to be against the tents.
Yeah, good luck.
Well, that's who knows?
Who knows?
No.
That's a big old miss.
Okay.
This
I was
is the
hoping to get one
undamaged
kill
one.
so I could get my second attack, but oh well.
Oh
It's
well.
okay.
Oh well. It's
Um,
okay.
I'm going at the sheets.
All right, go with the sheets. Your wife says you're a fiend
I got it.
with sheets. You hit the snot out of it.
I did.
Hit my untouched sheets.
Poor sheets.
The other one's for the
Dare you
streets.
touch
This
my
one.
silky drawers?
Oh no.
Okay.
So what's the damage on the first hit?
Yeah, let me do that. You're right. So
We're gonna need to know
those right
that.
there are because that's a crit and that's they're both crits. Okay, so that would be this plus that.
Yeah, do the
So the first one
18.
does
Okay.
18.
All right, roll it for the second one.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Didn't mean to be rude. My
You're
apologies.
doing
So
full effort, right?
of course,
Okay.
I'm doing
Oh.
so that I'm doing that was 40 points of damage on the sheet.
Okay. So you remember how I told you how endurance works. If it doesn't get killed by the second hit, it would recover the 18. Its health is 40 on the dot. You killed it exactly.
Okay,
It spills into gore.
and my other two attacks then.
Or into the second sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Roll. And then pots and pans.
It's a hit.
Has to go pick
And
up
let
his
me
weapon.
see, is that a crit? No. And second attack.
So pots and pans will get one attack because he has to go pick up his weapon off the wall.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
crit.
a hit and a crit. So let me do the damage here. So that's 1d8. Okay, and then 2d6. Okay, so it takes
Oh,
26 points of damage from me, and then I apply 12 damage of electrical. So that would be 36, 48, and if pots and pans can hit it, it's done.
well, remember it
Right.
survived the first
You're right.
So it's
Go ahead.
so basically it took half of that. So it's at 22. He can still kill it if he can hit it,
Right.
which he can. Let's see, pots and pans can put it away.
Get him.
That's a crit. So he's got to do 13.
He's doing full effort. So
Yeah,
18
that's
points.
10, 18 points. That hits it 40 on the dot and kills it.
Very nice.
Both of them are
Nice.
dead.
We beat the sheets.
Beat the sheets and the
That has
allegations
a very different
thereof.
meaning in my head than it should. What you keep saying this full effort thing? What does that mean?
When you don't move and you attack, the minimum you roll on the d8s is 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's keep that in
So
mind.
you should have actually done more damage.
Oh, that's all right.
That's what I was trying.
Fair enough. It's
Yeah.
done.
It's okay.
It's done.
It's done. So now it
Electricity
goes
sparking all
to
over the thing. I'm jumping
Me.
around like a maniac. It's awesome.
lady. The
Get
gods
'em.
are half
Bear's
health.
going. The bear is swapping, whatever it's called.
1d20 plus 5 versus all the cups. You might be able to kill 2 cups in this swing.
Get the cops, man.
So it's 1d20 plus 5 then. Right. I'm
Right.
trying.
Nice.
Boom,
That's
you hit all the
definitely a
cups.
hit.
Yep, so roll your damage, which is 1d8 plus 5 against all the cups. That is in its critical range, so 2d8 plus 5.
2d8.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Oh. Oh.
Wait, is it full effort though?
It's an animal.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
It's
Never
a
mind.
Yeah,
spirit.
she's got her own
It's a
attacks
spirit.
though.
Yeah. So one of the cups is laughing at you, and the other cups look like they need to be filled up. The coffee cup is specifically giving you the stink eye.
He is.
Old Chip,
Old Chip.
which was the name of the
No.
No,
16.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
the cups, in interest of their own safety, are going to
Chosen
move
of the
over
China cabinet.
to attack. All the cups are going to attack Dragon.
Oh what? What?
Munch,
Oh no.
miss, and a miss.
Miss.
So only one hits. So reduce Dragon's max health by 3. So 29 reduction.
The absorber
Oh,
of damage.
It's
Mhm.
worse than damage. He's soaking it for the team. He is being the
Wait.
cleric. He is helping.
That's true. That is true.
-3. That would be. You said -3 more.
Yeah, max health -3. So
Yeah,
you're to
that's 28, not 29.
28. Sorry,
So
my
you got
apologies.
a tent and like a tent on
Yeah, I
GOP.
got a 10 on GOP. That's it. A 10, a coat rack.
Well,
So
in the 3 cups.
They were here. He
the
did
3
the
cups
three
have already
cups,
attacked. So
and
the
I
coat
Oh,
thought
rack's going to attack.
that damn
Oh, yeah,
coat
that's right.
rack, man.
Oh
Coat rack hits the
no!
snot out of dragon. Reducing by 1. So yes, 29. This is max out by 1. Now the 10th flanking GOP.
Okay, well, here's the thing: if the only other person who I'm fighting isn't fighting me, would he still get the flanking bonus?
It's my cardboard cutout.
Mm-hmm. A 31 still hits you.
It still hits me. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop the GOP.
Sometimes my
I'm just-
cardboard cutouts have minds of their own. I apologize.
Reduces your max health by 2.
Well, isn't it rounded down?
He did.
It was 3.
Gets +1. So 2.
Oh.
No,
okay.
it will reduce by 1. I should have been giving it +1, but I didn't. So that's my bad. So you reduce your max health by 1. So now it goes back to the top of the.
Yep.
No, it goes to GOP. GOP.
Goes to GOP.
Kill
Get
this
him,
coat
GOP.
rack.
Get
All
the
right,
coat rack.
first,
Goodness
and then
gracious.
I'll do my swing, try and hit both of them. Okay. Coat rack
Yeah.
first. Here we go.
Coat rack is so tanky. Gosh.
Oh my god.
Coat rack laughs at you.
We got another one, so you know.
All right.
Wait, it says I get 2 advantages per day.
Yeah. You want to give it advantage?
Yes,
All right. So you hit it. Good job. I was waiting for you to figure
Yay.
that out. You hit it.
Yeah,
Roll
because I was
damage.
thinking it's per session in my head. Okay.
Kill it. Kill it.
All right. That would be 8 plus 10. And that's full effort, so it's 15 points.
Decapitation is dead.
Cool. All right,
Kill
and
it.
the back end of my swing will go towards the tent.
The untouched tent.
The untouched
Unmolested.
tent. 21.
Miss.
Okay, well, I still get an extra attack.
Because you killed something.
Yes.
Go for it.
And would one of the cups? Oh no, would one of the cups be in my range that attacked dragon?
They are on the other side of him and far too small for you to be able to hit with a halberd.
Fair enough. Okay. Then I will. Yeah, I'll
You could
just
always
roll the-
swing through dragon. I'm sure he has. A few
No,
more-
no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna. Now that's a miss. Okay.
That's a miss. All right.
All right.
So now back to the top.
10.
Magnificent Magic Man. There's
10.
a 10.
Oof.
Miss.
Okay.
Next.
Oh, but yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say flanking, but it doesn't have a shield. Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't have a shield. It is just a tent. That no miss.
Okay.
All right. So next swing.
That's a
that'll
hit. Okay.
That's a hit. That's definitely a
Now
hit.
let me get the miss. So
that's
I
a
hit
miss.
once, but that's good
Just
though.
once.
Keeps my
Yep.
damage rolling. So was that a crit? Let me check. Jest. Ooh, jest. All right. So I got this.
Now remember, this is the first time you've hit this 10, so it's 1 shock damage. Just keeps it going.
Oh, you're doing it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. 19, so 20.
20.
20
points of
points,
damage.
and
right?
then pots and pans, of course.
Pots and pans.
Be
See if
21 because that 3 would go up to a 5 if you're doing full effort.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to
yeah,
remember
so-
that. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Remember that.
Pots and
Hits.
pans.
Pots and pans. My
in
man.
the clinch.
23. 23. It does live, so there we go. So boom.
He's got his
Takes
second attack.
damage. Yep. So damage that
It's a good
sticks.
combo.
19.
Me and pots and pans.
That's busted. I'm gonna have to kill pots and pans.
No, man, you don't want to kill pots and pans.
I'm gonna kill that.
Don't you have
He
only
always
so
comes
many?
back, doesn't he?
Don't you have so many cookies though? I thought it was like you
I
have to
do.
eat a cookie.
I do, and I have been keeping
Pots and
count.
pans misses. All right. Unfortunately, he misses. So now it goes to
But we
the.
still did like what, freaking 43 points of damage.
Oh
Something
yeah,
like
you
that.
did crazy damage.
Yeah, you did 43. But anyways, 19 of it stuck. You burned through its
That's fine.
through its
That's good.
endurance. So now it goes to. I'm just saying that for my own because I'm having to keep track of it. So it goes to Lady.
Lady.
The lady. There's 3 cups on the kitty cat.
Yeah, still shooting at that coffee cup.
They're munching on hair.
You
Or,
hit
sorry,
the
her.
you hit the coffee cup, the one that gave you the stink eye.
Yeah, that's 8 plus 3, 6. Oh.
Get him. That's a crit. So 2d8.
Uh,
That's okay. Roll another d8. I'm not gonna take the 8 from you. I'm a good person. Oh,
Nice!
it is dead. You kill the coffee cup and its
Dead
guts
cup.
spill out all over the ground.
Oh, poor cup.
Poor cup.
I see you die.
So now, after Lady, it will go to
Dragon.
There's 2 cups nipping at your heels.
Get him. Excuse
Get
me.
'em,
There's a
smush 'em.
cup and a
Okay.
mug. Let's be
And a mug.
specific.
Mm.
Yeah, that mug that's a bad
Beefy.
mug. He's a
He's
bad
beefy.
man. Yeah,
Beefy.
he's beefy.
Yeah.
He's got the most health of anything here.
He's the final boss.
He is. Wow.
the final
So
countdown.
you swinging at the mug or the cup?
The
To
cup.
find the weak of the 2, I guess.
All right, you hit it. You hit the snot out of it.
Matter.
Roll damage. It's probably not going to matter. It's dead. So cup number 2 from fall damage, but the untouched mug is looking at you like you ain't nothing, and your mama ain't nothing.
Oh.
So we got a tent and a mug left.
He's from the hood,
Yep.
bitches.
And a summer turkey makes more money than your dad.
And
So
he's a
23.
certified gangster.
that hits the mug, but the mug doesn't look like it cares. Roll your damage.
Hmm.
Mug life.
You get plus XP for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So there you go. All right. So you hit it for 11 damage, and the mug takes it on the chin.
11? That can't be right.
He just
It has
shows
evasion.
you his
Don't worry
pearly
about it.
whites.
Yeah, use its evasion skill.
Okay. Well, it's the mug's.
That's why.
It's the mug's turn. So get
It
it.
is the mug's turn. It's time to mug somebody. It's gonna.
It's
Mugsy.
gonna mug
His name is Mugsy.
somebody.
It is
Mugsy.
Mugsy.
And he mugs for the
So
camera.
Mugsy is going to attack you, Dragon.
Is he
Sorry.
gonna punch him right in his mug?
Yeah, he's gonna beat the nuts off him. With the
Or the
full-
kneecap,
I
anyway.
personally think Mugsy should be added to Pots and Pans' collection.
Okay, well, reduce max health by 5. So now just the tent attacking GOP.
All right.
Never mind. All right.
Drone. That tent collapses.
All right. So,
GOP?
Wait, all these because of the
Showed you-
Nagatone?
they are.
They're
Yeah.
mimics.
Well, I don't
They're
know
mimics.
actually.
So they are supernatural creatures. You've been missing your healing. That's okay
Aw, bummer.
though.
But
but
that would
healing
only
doesn't
help
apply
them.
to-
Yeah,
Well,
that's
how
true.
much-
It only helps them for the accidental 26 points of damage.
Yeah, it only helps for the 26
GOP,
points.
get him.
Yeah, he's on the ground. I mean, I can. Well, does it?
Auto
Do I
hit.
even
From-
have?
Auto hit.
Auto hit.
Well, do
Do
I?
some
I should still
damage.
roll just to see if I get a crit.
Yeah, roll just a flat d20, and if it's in your range.
Okay.
Dragon, roll a d4 to heal yourself from the 20
No.
points.
Okay.
Roll a d4 because you still took 26 points of actual damage you can heal. So roll 2d4 for me, Dragon, because you did hit it twice, so you would have healed 2d4.
I deal 16 points to him while he is on the ground.
Okay, so 35 points of damage total.
And just remember, everyone else, until
for
it's his
4.
turn. Oh no! 4 more points. By the way, here before we end my turn, extra 4, so 20. Total.
39. No, once you have got your prone bonus, then you have to roll to hit still. So there we go.
You got a second
So
attack.
now it's no, he only gets one attack.
No. I get to hit 2 people on a swing,
Okay.
and
Well,
only if somebody dies, I get a second
no
attack.
problem. I'm laying into it then. Me and
Okay, go
Pots
for
and
it.
Pans are on that shit. Oh, that's a hit.
That's a
That's
hit.
Yeah.
That's a crit.
Well, you
isn't
auto
it?
hit because he's prone anyways. But...
No. That only applies to the next hit against it. Not
Yeah,
all
that's
hits.
fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm having fun. Leave me alone. That's a hit.
Yep, 2 hits. Come on, get him.
Is that
Oh
a
no,
hit?
That's a
maybe.
hit.
Oh,
No,
nice.
that is not.
Not a hit.
21 is
Okay,
not a
well, I
hit.
hit him with 2 swords, and they were both crits, so.
Yep, 2 crits. Crit his pants off.
And
Bump up.
plus 4. So that's 36 for me. Let me
Six.
just check and see. Oh, it's more than that.
That'll be
36,
more.
37. So that's a 41, 45. 45 points of damage for me.
On
And
the 10.
then you have to do pots and pans.
Okay.
And this full damage right
So,
after the endurance, right?
yep, that's full damage. So let me see here. Let me roll for
Mike
pots
could
and
probably go to
pans.
get him.
Yeah, you're probably gonna
Maybe.
kill him. Oh!
Oh yeah.
Pots and pans, baby.
So this is full effort, crit, auto hit. So yeah, 20 points of damage. It explodes.
Get him. I high pot pots and pans, and it's awesome. We do our little dance. GOP, you need to go use your AI and create pots and pans. He's our mascot now.
Okay, I'll have
so
to get on that.
now it goes to the magnanimous lady, and there's a mug giving you the mean mug.
Mug's on him, not me. So,
It's still looking. It has eyes all over it. It can look at you.
oh, eyes all over. That's just gross.
We're just gonna surround him and just beat
Hang
the crap
on,
out
I
of this
gotta
mug.
clear it.
It's like it has eyes. It's gross. You have boobs. It's gross.
Ew, yeah, that's true. No one
There.
likes those.
Mine are perfect.
He says that they look.
Natural
Oh my
20.
god!
Oh,
It's like what 4 tonight?
don't
Yeah,
insult.
Three.
Don't insult
Three.
the titties. That
So
mug was
that's
about to talk mad smack. He was gonna
add
say
2d8 plus what?
2d8
Three?
plus 4. 2d8 plus
Man,
4.
if I was running, you guys would be in the XP, man.
Yep. Well, I mean, you're gonna be in the XP. Don't worry about it.
No, I mean the way I run crits myself.
Oh yeah. You're right. My bad.
13.
I give loot.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I
so
wasn't
13
chastising. I was just praising the
My
20s.
chastisement. No. So what's okay? Someone do this for me because my brain is mush.
Uh-huh.
22. Okay. 9 plus 13. 22.
22.
That
Yep,
full
so you've done
effort is
22.
wicked, dude.
Yeah. It just you
So-
can't like move, but
I thought it was a good addition. Anyways,
It is
so now after Lady, it goes to Dragon. He's
Me.
got got the mug thug behind you.
mug him.
Mug him.
I will mug him.
And we all have our roles. Dragon is the sponge.
He's the punching bag.
Yep. GOP's the
Which makes
tank.
no sense. It's like the cleric.
I'm the DPS.
That's a miss.
And Lady is
Am I a
What is a
nobody?
miss?
the
I'm the
magic
nobody.
support girl.
That is a miss.
I think it's 20
Mug,
miss.
because Mug is a thug. So
He's
now
badass.
he is. So Mug doesn't appreciate you trying to
Mhm.
murder him. If you remember that meme of the black guy's like, "I'm gonna get you, bitch." That's what he's saying to you right now.
Oh,
How are you doing
Ooh.
on time, Chester? Because I'm looking at the clock.
yeah.
It's
I'm
good.
good. I'm good. Wait, just finish this combat.
Okay.
Let's get
Yeah,
it done.
just
Come on.
finish it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get it done. So that's a miss on Dragon because it misses by 1. So GOP, there is only a lone Mug. Go.
Can you finish
Okay.
Mugsy?
Can you finish him?
Yes, I will try. I will move in a way where I'm not going to hit my allies,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and smash this.
Flanking them.
Now remember, you have disadvantage because it is so much smaller than you.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
the highest you can roll on the dice is 10.
That's 20 total.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Well, I can't hit him at all then.
You can roll a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
So choose on the other foot. You can't hit him and he can't hit you unless he rolls
Right?
an extra 20. So this is what. So now it goes after GOP to Chestario.
Okay. I do a flip over the shoulder of the tanky guy, and I come
Mhm.
down Elric style on top of it.
I love it. Make sure you remember disadvantage to roll. Highest on the dice is 10, but
Yep.
you should be able to hit it with your plus.
Sure, maybe. So let me see. That is a 21.
21. That misses by 1.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Am I
go.
still
What's
in
the second?
disadvantage?
Yeah, because it's smaller than you.
Oh, I see.
Because
Okay.
it's so much smaller than you. That's the only
Oh, no,
thing
no,
I
I
gave the
get it.
smaller thing.
No problem. That for
That'll
damn
hit.
sure
That
hits.
hits the snot out of it.
All right,
Goodness
and let
gracious.
me
Because
see if this other
that's 10
shield
plus
hits.
23.
23
That
hits,
is.
so I hit twice. All right.
Well, no, remember, disadvantage, the highest you roll on the base dice is 10, so that's a 17.
Oh, okay. Let's
So
see
you hit
here.
once and you crit. Once with a sword that crits.
Okay, it's 21 plus 1. So, well, let me see. I got to check this. 21, 22, 23, 24 points of damage.
24, so it'll use its evasion. It'll take 12 points of damage.
Okay. And Pots and Pan morphs under the legs of the tanky boy, coming into his
Yep.
full form as he slams down, double fists this sucker.
Oh, he barely misses. Come on, Pots and Pans. You got to roll a natural 20 to hit this thing.
Damn it. That's all right. We had
I
fun.
missed.
All right, Pots and Pans missed again. So Celtic missed. Dragon, try to hit this cup. Oh, what?
Ruby drop.
That was Tower.
Oh, Tower.
Oh,
Okay. I was like,
okay.
oh, in the tower
Probably
was here.
drunk.
Get him, Dragon.
Okay. Get him, Dragon. You got him.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
got-
Go dragon. Go dragon.
That's a 22. All right. That will miss. All right. So
25.
Wait. No. It's disadvantage. But wait, doesn't it have to meet his?
its AC is 23.
Oh,
So that is a
What,
miss.
what disadvantage?
It's
When you
disadvantage
attack
against
the
this
mug,
guy.
you have disadvantage on all your attack rolls because it's so much smaller than you. So the highest on the base dice is 10. So you got a 22.
Okay.
You
your
literally
turn.
have to do a natural 20.
Mug, go ahead. Well, except for me.
Yep, except for
But Mug, get it.
All right, Mug's gonna go for
Muggsy.
GOP. Mugsy is going to Mugsy is going to attack you because you actually heard it,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Chester. So it's gonna try to attack you anyways.
That's it.
Reduce max health by 5. And now it goes to you, GOP.
Doesn't it go to the mug?
No,
The
he
mug
just
already
hit
hit
me.
Chester.
He hit
Yeah,
me.
it just hit him.
Oh
It
yeah,
hit
that's
him.
right. That's right. It's still good.
I'm
Yeah, that's right.
insulted.
All right.
I'm a cook.
Yeah, the
Can I-
coffee.
Instead of I still have to roll the hit if I try and grapple, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
You
that
can-
wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll.
You're missing something really easy you can do here, GOP, but I'm not going to help you.
I do have certain attacks that are like I have an AOE attack, but that would hit all my allies. So it's not worth it. Yeah, I'm trying to because I don't know what else I have. Yeah, I don't know. I probably am just missing something, but that's okay. So I'm going to I'm just going to swing at it.
Swing,
I
bada,
sent you a message,
swing.
Chester. That's a miss.
It's a miss.
So
Miss.
My turn.
Good
All
turn,
right, what
Chester.
I do is I do a flip back with my move, and I move out of combat. I
Mhm.
leave, Pots and Pans is still in, And I'm going to not do any actual attack this round. I'm going to cast a spell.
Mhm.
And the spell that I cast is Enlarge.
Oh, you're going to enlarge the cup.
Muggsy.
Mugs. All right. So if it's not specified, it's resist. So he has to roll a natural 20. He does not resist. Oh, he missed his resist by 1. So he enlarges. So Muggsy goes up from his normal size as a tiny mug to a small mug and loses.
His
No, wait, does it
protection.
go up 1 size or 2 sizes?
Let me see.
Well, the
'Cause it
other
is-
items that were smaller weren't getting that disadvantage.
Yeah. So yeah, smaller. So yeah, he does not have the disadvantage. So now you can attack him normally. So
My
pots and
turn?
pans. No, pots and pans.
Pots of pants.
One category.
One category. So yes, it denies him the pots and pans, hits him. Bonk. So let me see here. Let me roll some bonk on him. Oh, this might get him. This might get him.
Apologize to use tactics, but I got time restraints.
That's fine. Muggsy has been thwarted and is dead.
Hey!
Oh, I mourn
did
the
it!
Muggsy. We did it.
But you guys decide that it is a good idea to get out of here as you see that the feathers are still airborne and wafting towards you ominously. So
Yes,
you get
yes.
out of the room.
We do, and
Use a gust of
we
wind to
go.
blow them the other
Well,
way.
no, we go back to town. Clearly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back down.
We
took
need to
way too
recover.
much damage.
You gotta-
We make
you
sure
gotta
to
spend
avoid the
rest.
Drake.
Oh no, we
And rest.
sneak past it. We
And wait.
Yeah,
we
you
go
can
to-
sneak past.
We got to
easy.
rest.
You
And
gotta rest.
just so you guys know, Kesha dead on sight.
Yeah. No negotiation. Immediately
negotiation.
blasting her.
Yeah, definitely.
Immediate murder.
Anyway, so very
And-
good. We fought a bunch of mimics, and yeah. Alrighty. But nevertheless, come on back next week, and we will continue our adventures in Gobopolis. And of course, keep in mind this week, I do believe we have, I think we have a guest. We have Andrew coming in with his Solarian son there. So come back for that.
Mhm.
But thank you all very much, and later.
Later.
Ciao.
Bye.
Right.